Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby?
baby.
You got 30 seconds. What's good? Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. I'm Quincy with the questions.
I'm Talisha with the T, y'all.
Man, y'all know how we do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. on the West, and you know the rest. Welcome. How y'all doing this
Hey.
week so far? This is the Thursday Turn Up Show. My boy Bloodshed Stewie in the building already. Michelle
Hey.
Childers in the building already. What's good with y'all? I see y'all nice and early coming on in here.
Okay.
We definitely got some good topics tonight, some stuff we want to touch on. Some stuff that's being talked about through the net that we definitely gonna touch on tonight, man. Definitely been good over here at the Jones house. Everybody coming in, man, getting on in here. Hey, they're like, look at the way my nigga spell family with the PH. It's just working, you know? It's just working. My boy Blood washing the building, man. What's good with you, bro? How everybody doing out there? Talisha, how your week been so far? Talisha looks frozen. I don't know why Talisha looks frozen. Probably gonna have to come back
Am I back?
in. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. My bad. So, anyways, my week's been good. I mean, I've been, I've been productive. So that's all I'm worried about is being productive, keep going forward, trying to work out and you know,
Say get it
all
in.
that. Yeah, and get it in, get myself right. Taking my vitamins, drinking my water.
Yeah, me too. Uh, everybody coming. Tanya in the building. What's good with you? I see you, ma.
Hey, Tanya,
What's
everybody,
good
Miss
with you, man?
Childress, Blood Watch, Bloodshed.
Bloodshed in the building. That's his pirate name. Bloodshed. If you was on the way, I heard me, bloodshed. Jawan Taylor in the building. What's good with you? I see
Hey,
you, mom. My
buddy.
boy Link in the building. What's good with you? How everybody doing tonight? What y'all smoking on? What y'all drinking on? What y'all sipping on? Let me know.
It don't have to be alcohol. It
It
could be
don't have
water.
to
It could
be.
be Gatorade. I had some good old Powerade the other day.
Oh,
Blue,
the blue one.
the blue one. Yes, icy, nice and icy. We do non-alcoholic drinks over here as well.
He said, "Where's my tiny cup?" She got it.
Look, I got it. I
Stay
got
with it.
nothing but orange juice tonight. Okay.
Lying like a motherfucker. Y'all know she got more than orange juice in there. Uh, definitely, been a good week so far. Link said, "Can y'all call me back with my
No, can y'all get me back with my
Can y'all get
baby
me back
mama?
with my baby mama?"
Listen, if
Oh no.
if you want to come on here and bring her on here, we
If
can
you want
definitely
to
talk
confess
about
your
it.
love, that's on you.
We can
We is
definitely
not
talk
the
about it.
we ain't the love connection, but we can. I mean, we could try.
Yeah,
Which
no.
how many baby mamas you got? Which we need to get some specifics going on here.
No, me and my daughter, we did our counseling session today with a therapist, and my daughter tried to put me on blast because I'm going back to school for therapy for psychology to be a therapist. And she was just like, "Yeah, mom." She was just like, "Sounds like you're sounding like the therapist right now." I was just like, "You know what? First of all, uh Kiara is her father's daughter for sure. She gonna call you out and embarrass you. Say, ain't nothing wrong with water. Ain't nothing wrong with water.
Ain't
Okay,
nothing wrong
baby
with
Link,
water.
you said you got three, so which one?
Three.
The
So
first,
which
the
one is
second, or
which
third?
one? Which one we trying to put you back with? You got that's gonna be something we have to do on a different show, a different time. But you more than welcome to tag her and confess your love if you fucked up.
Hey, or come on here and confess your love. We can talk. You can tell me why you are wrong. No, I'm just joking. You can tell me
Don't do it,
uh,
nigga.
a little bit so I can help you. Bloodwash said, "I'm just here so I won't get fined." And to hear at Silk's 16. You know what? You had now that I'm thinking about it, because you were right behind Silk. You had a pretty lengthy little plug in there when you did
We did.
yours.
You and Silk was back to back with the lyrics. That's from what I can recall.
Oh, Tanika, you know what? I love Miss Moppins. I do. Hey, Caleb. Photo Lab
Hey,
209.
I like Miss Moppins, but
No,
brother,
I love Miss
uh-uh.
Moppins.
After I
I
seen her
love
live,
her.
don't you do it.
Baby
Let it
Link,
go, man.
are you the
She in a different
Pisces?
headspace. Let it go, nigga. She
Baby
in a
Link, are
different
you the
headspace.
Pisces? Hey 50, my family up in here.
My love
Shout
sweet in the
out
building.
to
What's good with you, my love sweet?
yes, my love sweet. Hey Nikki. Shout out to 50 Capone and his wife Jamie, and she is due any day this month,
Right.
y'all. Shout out to them and their family.
Nikki, actually, we
Also, Real
bringing up
Blunt. Shout out to Real Blunt every Saturday at 10 a.m. On the West Coast, they have their podcast and they talk about a lot of great things, including Black love and unity.
Saturday 10 a.m. on the West, and you know the rest. Nikki, we bringing up your topic tonight. I'm bringing up your topic, fam. So you might want to stick around. I'm bringing up something that you posted today, so you might want to stick around, man. I'm definitely gonna bring that up.
Oh Lord,
Yeah,
girl.
we're gonna bring that up, man. We're gonna talk about it. Cause I don't. The thing is, this is what I'm learning. When somebody says something that I care about and I disagree with it, I'd rather just talk about it like on the show and not go on today's post and go against what they saying. I'd rather us come here and get it out in the full debate. But
And
I'm definitely
sometimes
going
too, typing or texting doesn't disclose how you really feel. It might seem like you getting at somebody when you type or text versus talking.
when you talking. Yeah, so definitely, I'm glad you came on tonight because I'm definitely going to bring up one of the topics that you posted. And I've heard the topic plenty of times before, so definitely gonna bring it up.
Yes,
But
yes. And wait. Before you go there, Baby Lee said my real crush is watching now. Oh my god. Don't tag Miss Moppins in this and your real crush. See, you can't be doing that. You already messing up from the jump. Hey J Pooh, I see you in here.
being
Bloodwash said,
messy, nigga.
Bloodwash said, gotta make sure Tiffany Cross ain't in here. I know, because she said, man, she was on you last time. I ain't gonna say what she
Man,
said, but she was on you. Tanya said, right? She was at you.
he was at you.
Oh my God. Nah, baby Link saying my love sweet. Are you just shouting her out or are you saying that's your crush? All right,
No, they
let's
know each
get
other. They
into it.
people.
Oh, okay, they people.
Definitely.
Okay.
Y'all know how we started the show. We always started with the Full Cup Podcast theme song. That definitely will be playing. Go ahead and get comfortable. Don't forget to share this out. Hit the likes, loves, and everything else right there at the bottom. Hit those likes, loves, hit the share button so you can share it to your lives so other people can come in. This is the Full Cup, man. Please, please continue to pull up.
The Phull Cup Podcast.
You ain't missed nothing, Silk. We just getting started.
Silk, what's good, bro?
Welcome to the Phull Cup.
Yo, it's the Kid Zoo. Welcome to the Phull Cup Podcast.
Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Quincy with the questions and Talisha with the tea. Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is where you need to be. Honestly, can't forget about Mondays with men's mental health. With the Capone will be sitting to my left. Yep, so many different topics, plenty people with knowledge. The viewers check people. Better watch it.
Hey, y'all, this is Silk Sinatra. Put your bottles and your cups ready. Welcome to the Phull Cup. Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy Bloodwash Stewie, a.k.a. Bloodshed. Welcome to the Phull Cup.
Yo, this Ready Red. Welcome to the Phull Cup. Hey, this is Wani. Welcome to the Phull Cup Podcast.
This is Port City. Welcome to the Phull Cup Podcast, man.
Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up.
This is Lamont Dean. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast. What's up, this T's Woods. Welcome to the Phull Cup. Hey, this is Krita. Welcome to the Phull Cup. This is Tammy Harrison. Welcome to the Phull Cup. This is Angel. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast. This is your girl Kayla with Photo Live 209. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast.
Said Silk had 18 words, I had 11. You know what? 7 words difference don't mean a lot.
Shout out my girl Gwenny Gwen in the building.
Gwenny
What's good with you?
Gwen.
My nigga Port City J in the building.
Port
What's good with you?
City.
My people, man, coming in here to fuck with us on this good Thursday night. Uh-oh.
Wait. Miss Children said, T talked through my intro. I'm sorry.
She
I'm
did you.
sorry.
Hold on. Let's play your intro part again. Hold on.
This is Michelle Childress, and welcome to the Phull Cup.
There we go. Make sure we got her intro in there. I got you. Thank you, y'all. I wrote that song. I think everybody that jumped on the song, I wrote it. I put it together. I went and found the beat for it. Everything.
We're
I
gonna
like to thank everybody who participated.
We're gonna do an
Yes.
outro, and we gonna and Quincy gonna make sure that he posted again for anybody that want to get on there. If you were on the intro, we're not putting you on the outro. You ain't gonna do double time, okay?
Yeah. So we're gonna do an outro the same way.
So we need at least 7, 8 people.
Yeah, more than that.
Or more.
Yeah.
K, my cousin K up in here.
What's good? My boy Norm Rockwell in the building. What's good with you, Norm? I see you, bro. Salute. So all the Phull Cup was in the building.
Well, I said 18 is closer to a 16 than 11, Talisha. You know what? I'm tired of this. I don't like the way you typed my name like you was angry. First they said she talked through my part to run mine back. You know what? What?
Nigga, we're not going back into this damn song.
So I said I gotta do a remix. Time you gotta come on there singing. Said welcome to the Phull Cup.
We like to thank you just for pulling up. You gotta hit him. Gotta hit him with it. Oh man, definitely been a busy week for us here, getting shit done, getting to the money. Way better week. Weeks have been progressively getting better since we got back. When we first got back, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was hard to get back into the habit of going to work. It was a real vacation and a real good time.
I just unpacked yesterday.
Pretty much.
No, I wasn't yesterday, but it definitely was a long time. Blood said, brought my anointing oil and holy water tonight. You know what? Hey, you might have to throw it on a couple of people, especially after the first subject. People gonna be mad.
Nah. Y'all seen what happened on Medea when they was throwing the holy water on her? He said, it was hilarious, man. I don't care what nobody said.
Say we gotta harmonize. Yes, we gotta harmonize. So what you got for us today on this Thursday? Look, before you go into there, next Thursday is Thanksgiving. Are y'all cooking? Should we take a flight down there and come see y'all and make our rounds? Are y'all cooking on Thanksgiving, or are y'all going somewhere?
Let us know. Let us know in the comments, definitely.
Michelle said, you just wasn't in quite yet. We heard your hand.
That's my nigga, though, man, for sure. So, tonight, man, definitely we got my girl, My Love Sweet, posted something. And I want to know if y'all agree with it or not. Definitely, please let me know. Nikki, if you want to come on and talk about it, just text that number that's going across the bottom of the screen right there.
Yep. 209-375-3671.
Right. Talisha, post that in the comments if you can. If you can't see it, Nikki, go ahead. All you gotta do is text that number. I will send you the link so we can talk about your question that you what you posted. and then we can see how people feel about it, how if they believe it's true or not. We got it. She said definitely. She said you see it definitely. So we're gonna definitely do that. So what Nikki posted was it says never do wife duties for girlfriend prices. I'm gonna repeat that because I want y'all. I really want y'all to hear that. Hotline. You stupid, Talisha, for putting it. It says hotline. It says never do. It says never do wife duties for girlfriend prices. Do y'all agree with that?
And listen, I know that we've heard this topic before on people posting it. I think we talked about it months ago. And talked from a certain perspective. But I feel like this. I feel like I also see a lot of women ask for or request or put out there that they want a man to not just say what you doing all the time, but to come and check their oil, rotate their tires, pay for a bill, do certain things that a husband would do. I think that everybody should, male or female, I think you should give people time. If once y'all get to that point a few months later of this is what we finna do, we finna have a monogamous relationship, we're gonna be faithful to each other, and this is building towards something, possibly marriage or a serious relationship, then you start checking each other for, are you a compatible mate for me if we were to get married or be together? But I think in the beginning it's too early to ask for you to do anything as or show me what you are as a husband and wife. In the beginning you can see certain things if that's what they show you, but everybody's putting on their best face anyways when y'all first start dating. For the first few months, sometimes the first year or two, you're putting on the best face, your best foot forward. You know what I mean?
Okay.
um Port City said repeat it.
Okay. I'll repeat it. It says never do wife duties for girlfriend prices.
Okay.
Nikki
K
texted
Love
me, so I'm
said,
gonna make sure I bring her on.
okay. Kay said, I agreed. K Love said, I saw this and hearted it. So she agreed. Michelle said, 100. Tanya said, I agree. I've done it. Didn't get the ring. I was holding on to empty promises for 6 years. Now, that's a long damn time. Now, we're going to talk about this. We're going to dissect that situation in different ways because every situation ain't the same. And I just feel like in the beginning, like I said, uh in the beginning, I don't feel like you should be pressuring them or they should be pressuring you to act like a wife or a husband. But once you make that commitment, whether y'all live together or not, whether y'all make that commitment to like, hey, this is us, we about to move forward and get married, I think that that's when you should show it.
Okay.
Hey
What's good with
beautiful.
you? We
Oh, we
can't
can't
hear
hear
you.
you. Your mic might be muted. Make
Y'all
sure
know
the
I
mic.
don't do this. What's going
Oh,
on?
okay,
There you
yeah, we can
go.
hear you now.
Y'all,
Yes.
y'all know I don't do this yet. I don't be all on this thing right now. I'm going through what I'm going through, trying to get my little life together.
That's all
You
right.
Yes, we
know,
can
that's
see you.
why
You
I
look
come.
beautiful.
Well,
Do I?
we had to. Yes,
Yes.
you look good,
Thank
man. You
you.
always look
Thank
good,
you.
Nikki. You ain't got to
Thank
worry
you.
about that. So,
Thank you.
what you posted? What exactly did you mean by that?
I forgot what I posted. I post so much stuff. Shit.
You said you
I'm
posted.
telling the truth. What did I
Hold on,
post?
I got you. I got you. I got you. You said
It was a repost, I think.
it was no. Yeah, you said never do wife duties for girlfriend prices.
Y'all know I be talking shit, swallowing spit. You know what I mean? But for real though, I really feel like that because you got a lot of these girls nowadays. That's what they doing. They whatever the man say, that's what they do. If he tell them let's go ride and rob, they gonna go ride and rob. If he tell them let's go kill somebody, they gonna go kill somebody. So that's why I feel like that. They really
Okay,
out
now
here doing it.
I definitely agree. You shouldn't like to that extreme. Hell no. Even if I was married, excuse me. Hell no. I don't think you should be putting yourself in jeopardy for anybody. But I do feel like as
But
far as
but
like
but you
wife,
gotta remember,
go ahead.
if I'm married if I'm married, my husband ain't gonna put me in them type of positions anyway. But at the top, but he will. I ain't gonna say he won't, but he ain't gonna do that. But at the top of the day, they ain't even married and they doing it. You see what I'm saying? They
Right.
just doing
Right.
whatever he say. That's what they doing. He say let's do a threesome. They be like, okay, let's go. He say let's go do this. They be like, okay, let's go. So what you tell me? That's all you value yourself as? That only?
So
That's it?
so this is so those are things. First off, if you say, "Hey, let's do a threesome," and she was like, "Okay, let's go," she like cat anyway. But
Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes they
I,
just do it to please their man.
Right.
but when I see it, when the way that I see it is like you dressing for the job that you want. So
You right.
I'm gonna do husbandly things, to show her, and I expect her to do wifely things to show me, that she can be held, accountable in that position the same way that I can. Now, as far as
Right.
what you saying, the way you putting it, you absolutely fucking right. And even if you
Right.
married, don't let nobody put you in that type of predicament.
Right, right.
So,
But
but I,
that was to go. That was to these youngsters that need to understand that because they don't understand it. And now, not only that, they raising their sons up like that. They raising their sons up. If you probably caught my live the other day or what I was talking about. We enabling our boys. It ain't even the man's doing it because when the man step up to say this and step up to say that, don't say nothing to my son. How you gonna tell my yeah? And that ain't right. I don't care if he a crackhead, dope fiend, whatever he is. If he telling your son something right, sometimes them boys need to hear that coming from that man. You know what I mean? Because a
That's
lot
and
of
true.
people, I done been out there in the streets and I done seen a lot of, I hate to call them that, but people on drugs that tell me some real shit, you know what I mean? And then I sit back and I think about it and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? So, but people will look at it like, I don't want my son. Can't tell my son nothing. You ain't been in his life. It ain't about that at the end of the day. It's about him listening to that man and that man teaching him something that we can't teach them as women.
and
So
see,
that's
this
what
is why.
all of that come from the way I feel when I wrote that post today, because
Yeah.
that's literally what's happening. These women is doing everything. I'm talking about even for their sons, man. They sons say they ain't going to work today. He don't feel like getting them out the bed. They saying okay, and it's
Right,
not
B
okay.
Love
So
in the
it's
house.
all
I
in
see
that
you, B Love.
category.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and this is why I enjoyed you coming on because I wanted you to elaborate more on it because it was some people running with it, and I seen some people even share it, saying like, "I'm not even bringing my man plate to the table. I'm not even making him no food." And I was
Right,
like, "Oh, wait a minute, like, but if it
right,
come down to it, if that's really your nigga,
right,
like you gonna do certain things to show him that you a suitor for that position the same way, and vice versa. I
right.
don't
But you got
believe a man shouldn't do husbandly things, when he trying to be with when he trying to be with his woman, he trying to show her he can do it.
But you got to remember when I say stuff like a lot of people see what I say, you see it. I ain't saying you see it as in I look good, I'm stunned. I could be saying you see it because it's some good, bad, ugly, or whatever. You see it as for
Right.
all different type of things, right? So when I post stuff and I be saying stuff, it ain't just for that. I could be talking about many of things, you know what I mean? And that's what people want to know. They want to know what I'm thinking, what I'm talking about, and I don't really
Yeah.
say nothing. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, but this
it just be a
this why
thought of the things that I go through. You know what I mean?
this why I wanted to bring you on because I knew you didn't mean don't be good to your man. I knew
Yeah.
you
Oh yeah.
didn't mean that.
I'm gonna be a
Yeah,
great. I'm a great to minds when I'm in a relationship.
right.
It's
I knew you.
everything. If he ain't got it, I got it. I got the. I'm gonna keep a bag. So at the top of the day, nigga, excuse my language, but y'all know I'm gonna go hard for mine.
Oh no,
It
we
ain't.
Yeah,
cuss
you
on here.
good.
We cuss on here. You good?
We definitely say nigga,
We cuss
but
and drink on.
but wait, let me catch up with the comments while we on here, just in case you want to comment on anything. Um, so Chili Boy said you got to start from the ground up to wifey status. Okay, start from the ground up. Kayla said try 20 years because she was replying to Tanya. I agree. I've done it. Didn't get the ring. I was holding on to empty promises for 6 years. So Kayla said I
Right.
did it for 20
It's your bad.
years. Jesus, Quincy. Tanya said I was overextended myself, who wasn't reciprocating. I didn't know any better. Tanya said my ex pops up every time he has a failed relationship. I stopped allowing access eventually.
Yeah.
Exactly. Tanya said I always wanted marriage, but that's all I saw. Hey,
But see,
Cherie, I see you, Miss Dozier. Go ahead.
a lot of times we want marriage, but we don't apply the pressure. We just apply the goods.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Everybody wants the
So
wedding.
when we
Nobody wants the marriage.
Yeah, so when we apply the goods and we gonna keep on, okay, baby, what you need, what you want, eventually you gotta fall back. Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. I
Exactly.
am here. I am worthy. I am, and men need to know the same thing. Now, men need to
Right.
understand they
Yes.
worth too, because it's a lot of men that wants to get married to the woman and she don't want to marry him. So it ain't only just women; it's men too.
Right.
Men going through
Right.
this stuff too. You know what I mean? But
That's
the thing
so
about it is,
true.
we very verbal about it. They not. They gonna hold it in because they're embarrassed. They are too embarrassed to say, I asked her to marry me and she say no. You know what I mean? And we
Yeah.
just be like, I want to marry him, and he's steady putting it off and whoop wah whoop wah. We gonna say it. But it ain't only women, it's men. Men go through a lot of things, man. A lot of
Yeah.
things, and we don't even give them credit for half of the stuff that they do. We step on them, we talk about them. Like I was saying, I know we going off the subject, but like I was
No, you
saying,
good. You good. Talk your shit.
men men sit up there, right? Okay, when we first get with these niggas, y'all gotta say it the way I see
Yeah.
Man,
Go
this
ahead.
good.
they out there in the streets, they getting their money, we loving them. We finna have a baby bomb, we doing everything. We know he a street nigga. We know he a street nigga. But then when the baby then came along, now the nigga ain't getting the money, but we knew the nigga was a gutter nigga. But if you don't want no gutter nigga, you go out there and get you a collar nigga. But we didn't choose that collar nigga. We choose that gutter nigga. So now we know eventually the dope game gon' fall.
Every time.
But we still, now the dope game done fell. Now we mad at the nigga because the nigga ain't bringing it like he used to. Now he a deadbeat. Now he ain't shit. Now that nigga broke. He don't do shit for his kid. See, us women, we wrong for that shit. Because we fall
Nah,
off
I
too.
got you.
We fall off too. We fall off too. Sometimes we can't fucking go get them shoes. We can't go get that t-shirt. So what that makes us? If the government ain't helping us, then how we getting it? He ain't got the government helping him. He came from the streets doing this shit. So because he came from the streets doing this shit and he was giving you all the nails, all the hair, all the money, taking you places. Now he don't do that shit no more because he's not educated. He was educated through the streets. Now you mad at him? How you
Yeah.
mad at him because he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing? It ain't the point. You know if he got it, he gonna do it. But he ain't got it, so he can't do it. Now he a deadbeat, he ain't shit. Well, if you want that type of brother, you need to go to the Waffle House, you need to go to McDonald's, you need to go find somebody working that's gonna do that and gonna live up to it because
And build
you
up.
started off
Right.
with a hustling ass nigga, and that's what you ended up with.
Yeah. For real.
Right, man. And
But we do our
that's why.
brothers wrong. We do our brothers wrong when they can't get it and ain't getting it the way they used to get it. See, us women guilty for a lot of shit.
Nah,
We
I got
is.
you.
But us women is also guilty for fucking up our sons, because we fuck them sons up. Oh, he ain't gotta do it. He ain't leave him alone. He tired. Don't say nothing to my baby. No, don't go away. No, let somebody say something to that little nigga. Let somebody tell
Yeah.
the little nigga to get up and take out the garbage. Nope, he ain't getting no new shoes and he just made an F the day in that class. What the fuck I'm buying him some new shoes for? We still go buy him shoes. We'll still go take him to McDonald's. We went out to McDonald's once a month. These kids go out to McDonald's 10 times out of a month. Who
Not
If
fucking
not
up the
ours.
more.
kid? We fucking up the kid. These
And that's
kids is
just
fucked up.
because they rather eat at home anyways. I cook all the time, but yes, I totally agree with you because there's a
These
lot of
kids
people
fucked
like
up.
that.
Yeah. Now we
Uh,
having now baby showers is weddings. Now birthdays is fucking engagement parties. What happened to the hot dog? What's going on? We fucking our kids up. Our sons. It's our boys.
man.
All
Or
these
our
gender
birthdays is
reveals,
our funerals.
Yeah.
all these gender reveals and no weddings. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but
weird.
and
Yeah.
then at the same time too, the daughters too. It's okay for them to talk shit, talk crazy to niggas, to their mama's boyfriends, go out there to set people up. Their mamas ain't teaching them shit. They ain't
No,
teaching
and
them
they
how
be
to be
setting their
women.
brothers up too. They be doing
They
their
send
brothers
their
wrong, talking
brothers
crazy
up.
to their brothers too. And I have to, and that starts at home. You have to teach your son. If y'all got siblings, boy and girl, kids, teach them how to talk to each other and love on each other,
I know
not just
somebody that
same siblings.
I know somebody, and this is a true fucking story. Some niggas just got out of the pen for killing her brother, and she started fucking on him.
Oh
Oh my
no.
God,
I hear, man, I'm telling you, I'm out here. Y'all know I'm lie.
man, I
I don't lie.
know.
She fucking her
Man,
brother's killers right now.
that's crazy. And that's like the typical thing that you say. Like, if you get locked up or die, your woman, she gonna go on to the next nigga, maybe your family or maybe the enemy's family.
The thing,
It's his sister. It's
the
his
thing
sister.
is, when I think it
Wow.
comes to a lot of women, not all, some, I think a lot of them fall in love with the money and not the man. They
You
fall
right.
in
Yeah.
love with what he doing. So she like, oh nigga, I got this lifestyle. I'm riding around in his car with the rims, the beat, all the shit. He making sure everything I gotta take care of. But the moment that nigga fall off,
The
then
woman
you all
gone.
of a sudden you ain't in love with this nigga no more because the
Right.
money gone. You was in love with
Right.
Benjamin Franklin. You wasn't in love with
Right.
Quincy Jones. Like
But
it's a real
right.
difference.
But you got to remember now, everybody looking for a bag, so it's impossible to find. Because you're gonna always think that they ain't got more than you, or they ain't got enough, or either they got too much more than you. Where's the love at? Is it still love out here? That's the question.
Man, you
Whew.
know
Because
what?
you gotta remember the bag come with the love. The bag come with the
Sometimes,
love.
sometimes,
Some,
because you
but you
also
gotta
have
remember.
people
And
out
the reason why
here.
I'm saying this, Leisha, the reason why I'm saying this right here, from me, this is how I feel. I'm a hustler. I'm a go getter. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And if I like this nigga and this nigga ain't got shit, nigga, I'm willing to sacrifice that. Because at the top of the day, he know he gotta go get a nigga. You gonna have to get up and get it on too. Because eventually,
Yeah,
if
Right.
you don't get up and get it on, I'm gone. Period. I'm giving you a chance.
yes,
Period.
Because you
So
still
you
gotta
ain't gotta
survive.
have what I have. You gotta love me and treat me with respect and dignity. Everything else gonna come with it. If
It's
you
gonna
love a
fall into place.
motherfucker. See, when you saying you don't gotta be like that. When you saying no, that means you don't love me. That means you don't give a fuck about me. That's the only
yeah.
reason why how we can't be like that. If you don't love me, if you don't give a fuck about me.
Who you talking that shit tonight?
Hey,
That's why I knew to bring
Real
you on.
shit, man.
yeah. No,
I
I
knew you
got
was
you.
gonna dig into it. I knew you was.
I got
That's
you.
why I
And
was
we,
so
but we
happy when I
also have
seen you
to
come
know.
on.
We also have to know too that some people they pay for love. So
They
some
do.
people feel like I can pay for my love. I got enough money, men or women. There's women that are
Right.
successful that get with men and they know that they're gonna have to depend on them so they can control
Right.
them.
Right.
Yeah, it's a
But you
So
know
control
what?
thing.
But you gotta,
there's
you just
always a
said it.
flip
That's not
side.
love.
No,
That's
it's
not
not love. So
love.
the bag don't always come with the love. The bag and the love is different. Love is
Right.
different from money. Money is supposed to sustain y'all.
Yeah. That's what
But
I
the
just. Yeah.
love means whether, like, if when you get married, through thick and thin, through
Better
sick,
or worse.
through poor, better or worse,
Good and
that means
bad.
that when you're not at your
Yeah.
best, when I'm not at my best,
Yeah.
nigga, we are sticking it through. Like, and
Through thick and
people
thin.
try to people try to get on married couples like, oh, they staying through this. He dealing with that, she dealing with that, but when you married and y'all
Right.
mean it, that
Yeah.
means that
Yeah.
even when y'all doing wrong and
Yeah.
you gonna have to correct it, and the person
Through
is gonna
everything.
stay with
Yeah.
you while you try to correct it. Now, you ain't
Yeah.
trying to correct it, that's
The
something
thing
different.
about it, the thing about me,
That's a whole nother conversation if you ain't trying to
it
correct
is.
yourself.
But the thing about me, once I get married, I ain't never getting a divorce. I gotta accept my husband for what he is. When he tapped me on my shoulder, even without tired, I gotta roll over. I'm gonna roll over. I vowed to do that. Nigga, I'm gonna cash out mine, baby. Here it's right there. I got you. Period. Because I'm gonna know that you love
Yeah, for
me.
sure.
For sure. For sure. But I'm
Right.
finna get off this thing, y'all. That's my time. You see it.
Nikki, we
My
definitely
auntie, y'all
appreciate
know
you
I like
coming
to
Hey,
on.
talk
see it,
shit, so to speak.
Nikki.
Y'all see my
I'm
folks
in
come
We
my
on.
love
Nikki,
you,
thank
pajamas, but
you.
I
girl.
said, I'm in
Hey,
my pajamas, but I said I gotta get on for
Oh,
a
but
few
you look
minutes,
cute
man.
though. It don't
yeah,
matter. Look,
you good.
do you go to bed fly? Cause
She
nigga,
do.
what? You
You
probably
ain't go to
sleep
bed
like this, huh? You don't even put your head down. You sleep like this.
like this. Ain't no way. Ain't
Lisa,
no
y'all
way.
crazy. I love y'all so much, though. Y'all just don't know.
Yes,
I know that y'all been with me, and I know that y'all done stood behind me, but I've been going through so much, man, mentally.
I
So
got you.
I'm asking God to fix me right now. You know what I mean? So I can
Hey,
come back. Cause I ain't
And we
right
here
right
for
now.
you.
So I feel like I can't help my people if I gotta help myself so I can help
Right.
somebody
I
else.
100%
We here
agree.
for you. We're letting
We
you know
praying for
tonight you
you.
helped a whole lot of people tonight, Nikki, whether you know
We
it or not.
praying for you.
And we praying for you. If
Thank
you
you.
need somebody to talk to,
Thank you.
you know my number's still good, my wife's number's still good. Just bang our line, Nikki. You have a good night, man.
Okay, I
Yes.
love
We love
y'all.
you, girl.
Love
I
you too,
love y'all.
Nikki.
You see it, and I'm out.
Hey.
Y'all see my focusing came on here, man. That's what it's about. That's what I'm talking about
Yes,
right
it
there.
is. But I want to get to the comments because we didn't get to a lot
Yeah,
of
hit the
the one
comments.
she
Hit
was
all
on
the
here.
comments. We coming
Poor
back,
City said,
y'all.
just flow natural. If it's meant to be, it's going to be. If you sitting here like I'm not cooking and cleaning, etc., because I'm not a wife, how you going to become same for the man? Just be committed and let the relationship flow.
Right.
Got you. Tanya said, yes, you always look good. I love your hair. You be hooking it up. She do. Tanya
She
said,
do.
to just flow natural. She said, I agree. Pressure shouldn't come with basic adult skills. You need to do for yourself anyway. You got to cook and clean regardless of relationship status. And you do. Um, Baby Lee said, my love, sweet, post our picture. I'm done.
This nigga
For,
wild.
City said, Tanya, facts to the just flow naturally. Tanya said, don't let anyone pressure you into a threesome. That should be something you both want. That's not going to make him wife you. And that is so true. Y'all know we have talked about, me and Quincy have talked about our journey and the things we've done, our rendezvous, and definitely it didn't start with him wanting one. It was me. It was me.
It was her.
Anyways,
Cat eater.
so Felicia Cruz, hey, she said, or it might be Felicia, but I think it's Felicia.
That's
Miss Cruz.
Fifi.
Okay, Fifi. Some people aren't even that deep with their own dysfunction junction, but equal consciousness and purpose is a factor. Yes, you have
Man.
to be conscious and of yourself and your purpose and what you want out of your relationship, out of your life, all of that. Bila said, wait, I'm late as fuck. You not late. You right on time. She
You
said,
right
I
on
love
time.
her. I seen a post a long time ago about her talking some real shit. Love y'all. Yes, definitely. Tanya said, just started. Norn said, what up? Be love. Shawan said, yes, ma'am. Let these men help us women with teaching our boys how to be men. And that is so very true. And I know that's hard for a lot of people, a lot of women to let other men or the father even be the father because we don't like them because they do wrong. So
Right. Alicia
Bila said,
freezing
"What's
up. I
up,
don't know if I am.
Tanya? Okay." Um, Bila said, "Wait, Tanya, you probably at work. I'm done." Tanya said, "We got to eat either way. Food is and cleaning is normal shit, right?" Poor City said, "Don't do wifey duties with girlfriend. Something. LOL." Oh, okay, because he was trying to tell. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, he said, "You heard Cardi B. A lot of females took that married woman's advice, but Cardi B cooks and she cleans. And on top of that, when you are rich, you don't have to do a lot of things that other people do. You can hire somebody to do those things. But we're talking about middle class working women. Um, Beulah said, for my man who does me right, I'm on that. I'll do whatever necessary.
Absolutely.
She said, bye. To if she want to take on my name, she got to take on my child support. Oh my God. Not on my child support. Not Chili. Ty said, right? Poor said, Quincy, that drink strong. I seen that facial expression, right? Hey,
Man.
Yola, I see you up in here.
Yola, what's good?
Uh, Bela said, I don't date thugs. It's always something with them, right? But it could be something with the nerds or the squares as well
Right.
as too.
Dexter Simmons, what's good with you, bro? Make sure you like and follow the Full Cup podcast. I think this is your first time in here. Welcome to the Full Cup, Dexter Simmons. What's good with you, bro?
Hey, Shawan said, yes, man. Let the okay. I already said that. I'm just trying to make sure I get all of the
You good?
comments.
B Love
Uh,
said, I don't date thugs. It's always
I
something
already
with
said that,
them.
baby.
Oh, okay.
Said that sounds about Stockton. Beulah said I need her as a mentor, right? Some people, Port City said some people want the wedding but don't want the work, and they
Right.
don't. They don't. They want the wedding, not the marriage.
Right.
Bila said lies. I literally date squares. Sometimes squares are the ones that try to get away with shit too. She said, money, I've been broke with a guy before. I literally just need to see some hustle, ambition, drive. Right. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing to be better? What are you doing to get more money? What are you doing to be stable? What is your plan or your provision? How can you take care of a family or me and, whatever, and you don't have a plan for yourself?
Right.
Some people
The
don't
one
want love, they want help. Tanya said, and that's true. Norman said, that's why I'll be smart and stay with my wife when I get successful.
you
Only a
cheaper to
fool
keep it there,
will
boy.
get a bag and run to the rapscallions that wouldn't even talk to him when he was ashy. And why did Kanye West make a song about it and then ended up doing it? But anyways,
When they get on,
uh
they leave your ass for
Poor
a
City
white
said,
girl.
man, Poor
You
City
missed
said
your
that's all
Juan's
you like.
comment.
Um huh?
You missed Shawan's comment after Port City Jerry said people want the wedding and don't want to work. Shawan said, no, I
Said
assure my son got out there and got
and
it. And
got
if
it.
you know me, you know I was tough on mine. We don't do that. We don't do that, baby. She said, shit, here, my son, a hard worker. I think women need to stop coddling their sons, loving on their, start loving on their daughters. Right. I get that.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Good
Yeah,
point,
I
Wani.
absolutely believe that. Babe, I gotta use the bathroom real bad. Can you
Okay.
take over
Yeah,
that comment?
got you. B Love said yes. Blood Watch 3 said, is that Nikki talking? Yes.
I'm
Link
sorry,
Rose
shout out to
said,
my brother HD Bryce up in here. He came through.
HD, what's good with you, bro? Uh, Link said, my love sweet, keep me right. Absolutely. Tanya said some people don't want the love. They want help. I think we read that. Norm said that's why Talisha hit that. B Love hit the comment and said, well, be love out of pocket. Tanya said, when you marry, you can't just up and run away. You can, but you're not supposed to, because people do. B Love said, I love her. Tanya said, we love you too, Queen, and we're praying for you. Absolutely. Tanya said, bye, Quincy. My love, sweet, gave the kissy faces. She said, bye, Quincy, because I said Talisha was a cat eater. uh, uh, Blood Watch Stewie said, you'd be surprised how many women nowadays don't know how to cook and don't clean, but can tell you everything about Blueface or baddies. Absolutely. Tanya said everybody don't know how to cook. Everybody don't know how to cook, but that's something that can be learned if you're willing. Absolutely. Tanya said, fuck niggas coming in squares too. Right. My love sweet said, thanks all y'all. Absolutely. Tanya Chamberlain says, B Love says Tanya Chamberlain. I said thugs because they were saying how people date for money. Absolutely. But some square niggas have money too. AC Bright said, I was with a couple of women who didn't want me to work. Stayed with them all day. That'll never go platinum. Tanya said, thugs break your heart a different way. Nobody is above breaking your heart. Absolutely. Whoo, I got to them comments. There we go.
Yes, you did. And nobody is above breaking your heart. William said that's a dead ass facts. Can't cook for shit, but can start an argument from scratch. But no, definitely there are all types of men and women out here that are out there to use you, to abuse you, because that's all they know. And
Use
then
and
there's
abuse.
there's some people out there that because they went through some things, men and women, because they went through some things, now they feel like they don't trust anybody and that everybody's gonna do them wrong. And that's what
Tanya
I was
said,
talking about. She said, "Cause
because
they
they're hungry.
hangry. I'm
They dead.
hangry, hungry and angry at the same time."
Now, and that's what when I brought up the question tonight, that's what I wanted to bring it up for, so she could more elaborate on what she was talking about.
Yeah, what she was
Everybody
saying
takes that.
before we.
Everybody takes that comment for face value and they run with it. Oh yeah, don't do. If I'm a girlfriend, I mean I ain't gotta do nothing like his wife would do, or why I want to potentially be his wife. Bullshit. You dress for the job you want, not for the job you got.
And I definitely agree. I just feel like it shouldn't be as soon as everybody, like within the first 3 months. Ain't not a lot of people. Some people will. because everybody's situation is not the same. There's some people who get married after 3 months, 6 months, a year, and they be together for a 50, 11 years. And there's some people
Right.
that get married early and they don't make it. There's some people who wait a bunch of years, get married, and then right after they get married, they don't make it.
They kill
So
off.
it just depends on the person, the couple, and you know the intentions. Your
Right. My love, sweet.
intentions. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to interrupt you.
She said they never been taught or shown love, and a lot of
Uh,
people haven't, especially in our black communities. They haven't been shown men that stay, or if they do stay, they only provide.
for a little while.
Stupid. So it makes it hard for people to know what to do and when you grow up and you don't have a good example. But it's not to say it's impossible. It's just to say you got to do extra work. And do you want to
Right.
do the extra work? Because you got to do work anyways. If you single, you doing work and you're lonely.
Right.
If you're together, you're doing work and y'all get on each other's nerves. So you got to pick your heart and you got to pick your
Yes.
boundaries too.
My
People, I
boy
was
Jason
talking about.
Walker in the building.
A I was talking about that last on Tuesday. People don't have boundaries, and if they do, they don't reinforce them, and then
Right.
they get mad at people because they didn't have boundaries for themselves with people. And when you do come to that crossroads where you got to make a decision, you want to give another chance and another. Now I believe in chances, but I believe in watching for patterns. So if you don't watch for patterns and you just every time they mess up you giving them another chance, then they're not going to take you seriously, and they're going to
Right.
keep crossing the boundaries. And
Right.
that's
Norm
the
said.
the society we live in.
Right. Norm said like going in the kitchen and being like going in the kitchen and be dramatic with the food. Damn. Said right. Tanya said the batty girls be drunk and hungry. That's why they fight all day. Order some DoorDash and chill the fuck out. I promise you, if they did, it'd be different. But oh, excuse me, that's not good for TV ratings. Tanya said we got married after 5 months. We're 4 years in, right? And keep going. Go
Exactly.
for 444 more, y'all. My love, sweet that they both have to want the marriage. It's a job, right?
It's a
It is.
job. It's a
Once people
job.
understand, it's a job. You feel me?
So
It's
that's
a
why you gotta love
job.
your job. Think about it. When people do things that they're passionate about, uh, even though it might be tiring, it's their job. I'm gonna give you an example before I read the other two. I was doing gumbo pot pies. I started my business. I was shipping all across the U.S. And making for local people and everything. Gumbo pot pies, y'all. And let me tell you, I was up on my feet making gumbo, doing pie crust, doing individual little small ones, wrapping them, labeling them, packing them, writing down, prices and ingredients and how I do it and how I want to do it and a plan and all that. And nigga, all that, and I still felt accomplished at the end of the day versus me going to work for somebody else and after the honeymoon period of that job wears off, I'm ready to quit.
When Talisha first posted the the gumbo pot pies, nigga, she went viral. She posted it on Facebook and it went viral. It was crazy. People was calling her from everywhere, even outside the U.S., asking could she ship, and we couldn't ship outside the U.S. There was people she was shipping to every other day. We going in there with carloads full of fucking boxes, going all over the United States, New York, Florida,
Man,
everywhere
everywhere,
you can think
Chicago,
of, everywhere you can think
Washington, of
of.
course, California, Arizona, also cities in Houston, Texas.
Montana. It
Like
was places she was shipping.
we were
Rhode
shipping
Island,
everywhere.
everywhere,
I think the
man. And she
only place I didn't ship was Louisiana, and that's where gumbo is made.
is.
But I've had some people from Louisiana tell me my gumbo was spot on because
My boy
gumbo was
Lamont
originated.
Dean is in the building. What's good with you,
Lamont
Lamont? Look,
Dean, we
made sure
got
I
to
seen
put
you as
him
soon as
out
he
there.
came in. And he can't lie and say, I'm looking at you right now, nigga.
Don't you
Yeah,
damn say.
you just came in, nigga. So don't you start the bullshit tonight. We don't look. Bow. As soon as you came in, I make sure I got your name starred up. So as soon as it come up, like boop, I know you in here. So you can't say that nobody appreciating your light skinned ass, nigga. You can't do that.
Yes. Tanya said, but we're still learning and getting to know each other every day. You have to constantly learn your partner, and you do. Me and Quincy will be 14 years married next month on December 8th, and we are still learning each other. HD said, I was married for 20 years, but we was only together for 3 years.
It be like that sometimes, bro.
It be like that sometimes. Tanya said, and God is HR department, and he is. I feel
And
bad
will
for
fire
couples
your
that don't
ass.
believe in God because he's literally the threesome that you need. Tanya said, you gotta pray over your marriage. Like, so for real, I have, and I do. Tanya
You
said,
do.
cooking is your calling. Talisha, don't play about that food. Look, it's one of my callings. My food is my calling, but also counseling, encouraging, therapy. Like that's my calling. That's why I'm going back for it. I started it in Stockton, going to school for psychology, and I'm going back next semester. I've
But
already
you're
been
gonna be done in a little
accepted to
bit,
two
so
colleges, and so I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go to. Caleb said that gumbo was hella good. Thank you, babe. Ah! Thank you. Tanya said, "Did you have crawfish in your gumbo?" Yes, I did.
yes.
I had shrimp, crawfish tails, beef sausage, and chicken.
That's why we didn't have crab because we had the
The
uh
the crawfish
the
tails.
crawfish in there. The crawfish tail. That's why we didn't have crab.
Yeah,
Plus
we
that
didn't
shit
have
was
the
expensive.
whole like crawfish with the shell. We have the tails because some people like if you from the South or you from Texas or Louisiana, they love to actually have the shell to what is it? Pull the head, suck the tail, or something like that. Um, but not everybody want to do that in gumbo. That's why I don't do the original, which is chicken wings. You know, chicken legs, chicken wings with the bone in, and you put it in there. Now that's good. That's what I grew up on. But I did boneless chicken because don't nobody want to pick through bones, and people
Right.
always hit me back and gave me good feedback about that. Um, so all right. So Lamont said, "What's Effie only here for 3 minutes? Shut up."
Nigga, you wasn't
HD
even
said
here
your
for three.
gumbo was he did the licking the lips. That's delicious. Thank you, bro. And also shout out to my bro. If y'all know or see anybody that is trying to sell or buy, go on my page or go on my bro HD Bryce page, a trailer, and it says barbecue. Uh,
Bryceville?
I thought it said Bryceville, but it says barbecue's good or best in town. And somebody took his trailer, y'all. Hey, Macalot, we see you.
What's up, Mac?
Somebody took my bro's trailer, so they're trying to sell it. So
So
if
if you see
y'all
that, let us
see it,
know.
let me know, Quincy, or hit up my brother HD. It's not a game. That's his business. His hard earned, hard put his blood, sweat, and tears into that. And somebody really went and stole the whole damn trailer. And
And
my
don't
my
worry.
brother got the best barbecue in town.
Yes,
So
and
we
we
might
got
have to do
goons on the
something.
lookout
We
for
might
you.
have to just have them order it out the house or something. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Something. But we gonna do something. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. Tanya said, "Live your dream." She said, "I feel like that is your calling as well." Yeah, we can have more than one calling. You can
Right.
have more than one gift. Sometimes you can do them both at the same time, but sometimes you have to do them in different seasons. And you have to understand that just because you may not be able to do it in this season don't mean that it's not your calling. You might have to
Right.
just wait. um so he said, "Bomb, thank you." Poor City, I don't like it here. He said, "I want some gumbo." I'm sorry, Poor City. Look, we're
If
gonna
you would
have
have came, bro, you would have had as many bowls as you wanted. It was grown people up there coming back with bowls looking like somebody's kid that was eating porridge. Like, man, please have another. I'm telling you, they was fucking that gumbo up. And the chicken wings went quick too. Felicia had
Man,
fried
we
chicken
had
wings
a
on the
bunch of
side,
chicken wings. If you
salad
had the chicken
bar. Like, it was
wings,
crazy.
we had the salad bar. Everybody love. I People love the salad bar more than I thought they would. Like they was going back for the salad bar. We had everything on there. So and the chicken wings was endless. Definitely, I like crunchy wings, so I made sure they was crunchy. My
Hard, fried hard.
mother-in-law helped me. I had seasoned them and had the batter ready, and all she had to do was cook them. As long as I told her to cook them to get them nice
Dip
and
them in
crispy,
fry. Dip them in
you
fry.
know. Everybody like that crunchy. This is that crab isn't in season yet. Norman knows the season. Look, because Norman knows about crab. You know what? On one occasion, either y'all come out here or the next time we go out there, I'm gonna make a good crab dish for you and Norman. Okay, mark my words. Keep me to that. Magdalene. Oh, okay. So Lamont said you next door to Oppie, Taylortown, Mayberry. Huh? Taylortown, Mayberry said it is season. It is now season open. Oh, okay, Lamont, because you be
He said
fishing
because we
for.
in Houston. He said because we in Houston.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Because we in
Look
May.
at
He said
that.
Mayberry.
So I said, if you see it on Marketplace, hit me up. Yeah, for real. Norman said I'm gonna get some later. Best I ever tasted. Thank you. Somebody else um at the Phull Cup podcast said
Chris
that as well.
Green.
They said, yeah, they
It was
was
Chris
from
Green.
Louisiana. He was like,
Yeah, he
I'm from
said, man,
Louisiana.
he said you don't never taste gumbo like this outside of Louisiana. He said it's some of the best gumbo I ever had. He said people said when they was walking in the house they could smell it, like oh my God, it's going down. When I said
Hey,
it's time to eat, the way you niggas rushed it like boys in the hood was
I know.
crazy.
50
You
was
know?
like, I want my gumbo. All he was getting was the chicken and sausage. Because I made a chicken and sausage for people who don't eat seafood. And Tins, I know she didn't eat seafood. I think it was one more other person. But yeah, so they had their own pot for the just chicken and sausage. Lamont said, Port City, the Eddie Griffin Show, Mayberry, you next door, Oregon. Oh.
Yeah.
What you know about the Eddie Griffin Show?
You talk about Malcolm and Eddie?
Yeah, Malcolm and Eddie.
That was my show too.
Kayla said they don't know that show. That's white people shit. Look, no, it wasn't. Malcolm and Eddie was not white people shit.
No, she talking about
The Eddie
the Andy
Griffin show.
Griffin
My
show.
bad. I just showed my real black card. Anyways,
My love sweet said I don't eat
Andy
seafood. See,
Griffin. Andy
we had
Griffin. Thank
we had
you.
yeah. My love sweet said I don't eat seafood. We had
Chicken and
gumbo there
sausage
that had no
gumbo.
seafood in it,
Yeah, and then we had
and it
the
was beef
chicken wings
sausage. It
and
wasn't the all the sausage was not none of it was pork. It was all
right.
beef sausage, so it was great.
Let me go back up for a second. Shawan said Dungeness Crab is open out here on the West Coast in Washington State. Yeah,
It's
Pacific for
open out.
sure.
Yeah, crab is always open out here.
Norm said I got a Dungeness dish that's better than blazing Cajun on Jesus Christopher Dontavius Ward.
First off, I didn't know Jesus had a middle name,
I'm weak. And yes, it was Malcolm and Eddie. Why did I say Malcolm and Eddie? And he was talking about Andy Griffith.
but
Jamie said, uh, oh shoot, it went up. I never had gumbo before and I had multiple bowls. Thank you. Yeah, the chicken and sausage gumbo, I was definitely hoping that you and 50 enjoyed.
yeah, we had two
Um,
types of gumbo there. We did our big one when we came to California. When I'm telling y'all, we acted a fool and we did our thing out there, y'all. We did. That was one of the best parties when people still hit us up and be like, "When y'all doing it again?" The way y'all did, the way we did it was right. The people we had mixed in there was right. It was just right. It was just right. It was right.
it was. Norm said, that's why I'm glad wifey want to move to Portland, Oregon. I'm probably make Dungeness my Thanksgiving. Listen, Thanksgiving turkey. If y'all move to Portland, it just gives us a reason to go out there. Don't don't tease us.
I love Oregon. I love
Yeah,
Oregon. I love Oregon. I've been out there so many times playing football in college, so I love Oregon. I love when I was going out there, man. Loved it. It's hella green everywhere. The people are nice. Like it's crazy, crazy love too. We got our
Forces
ass
it.
whooped by the team we played, but still, I had a great time while I was there. I ain't gonna lie.
Forces in Oregon too is always available. Tanya said Dontavius is crazy. It is. And Ward, last name Ward the third. The one said, tell MB to have my bean pie ready.
Opie,
Opie.
you talking about call that nigga Opie? You
Opie.
call that nigga Opie?
Port City said, I see why y'all was told to go home feeding people that good gum. Listen,
Look.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because I respect certain people in this chat, so I ain't gonna go there. First, he said, "Bring y'all ass. I'm bored." So he said, "That's the goal for real, for real." Blood. Shed said, "Jesus D Christ at Norman." Oh, Lamont said it's always raining. Yeah.
It is. It rains 9% out of the year, 9 months out of the year out there.
Yeah. But she said, okay, okay, I'm back. Had to check in on class real quick. That's what's up. Miss
Hey,
Childress, what are you going to school for? I've been
not to be
talking
a Niner
about
fan.
oh, wow. I've been talking about I'm going back for psychology to be a therapist or a counselor. Tanya said he had a fantasy football league. He named all of the players wild ass names. Lamont said, yes, this ain't real blunt. I'm done. Force City said from October to April, May. Oh, okay. Um, so I want to ask a question, y'all. Doctor of psychology, exactly. That's exactly what I want to be. And I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm not going full force because I'm still a mom. I still gotta work. I still got my business I'm trying to do. I got a lot of things, so I'm trying to manage everything all at once. And I don't want to overload myself, and I don't want to like fall into this thing where I'm on somebody else's time limit to be something. So I'm gonna take my time.
This nigga
But
Lamont out here shooting from the free throw
he
line.
said,
He
"You
said, "Hey,
still
you still
single?"
single?" Look, hey man, you don't know if you don't ask. I ain't mad at you, Lamont. Shoot your shot, man. I don't. I'm never gonna be a hater. That nigga say, "You still single?" Hey man,
Man,
people want something going for themselves. This nigga Lamont about to be done with truck driving school in a minute. My boy Lamont is doing his thing, and
I
he's
need
staying
you to
faithful
move
on
something
it.
for me from Cali to Texas. Can you do
No,
that?
Lamont. No, no, no.
Are you going to be cross country? No. So my topic tonight is. Oh wait, before we get into that, Tanya said, "I know the music scene is dope in Oregon. The goal is definitely to expand my art in other states. It's worth it. It is. And guess what? If it don't work out, you can always go home." Lamont
Right.
said, December 6th, I take my driving test. Okay, we got you. We're
We
going to
praying
pray
for
for
you,
you.
man.
We're sending all the positive vibes. We're going to make sure that you got it. Quincy need or somebody need to test you on your stuff before December 6th. They need to do it on December
And,
1st or
and Blood
December
Watch
3rd.
Stewie is Tiffany Cross, not Tanya Cross. He said hook her up
Said,
with
yep, Lamont. Oh yeah, Tanya
it's
Cross.
not
You didn't
Tanya
tag
Cross, it's
somebody
Tiffany
else.
Cross. You didn't tag
Oh my
somebody
God.
completely
But
different.
go
They
ahead
finna
and
be in
tag
the
her. She
show.
might like the show. Tanya said flipping and shipping.
Yeah, with flip of the wrist. Flip of the wrist.
Flipping and shipping. Hey, let me tell you something. America ain't fair. So if that means that I gotta go ahead and do something illegal, then I might have to do something illegal. And don't y'all judge me if you see me on news. Okay?
I'm gonna judge you
Lamont
because I'm gonna be
said,
like, Talisha going down for 35 years, lady. All that bullshit y'all been talking. I'm just
no,
letting
because they're
y'all
gonna
know,
talk
like,
about you. They're gonna be like, why he let his wife go down for 35 years?
because I
Because they
had
gonna
nothing
feel
to
like
do with it.
you got me into it.
I
Just like the
sold dope
threesomes. They
before.
feel
I
like
not.
you got me into it. So they
Just
gonna
like the
say,
threesome.
they
I
gonna
didn't
say,
do
they
it.
gonna blame it on you, Quincy.
Better
Uh
blame it on the alcohol.
Poor City said, you'll like the vibe, but I suggest don't move to Portland. Probably a city outside of Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is Portland expensive? Is
No,
it
it's just
because
it's crime ridden.
Portland, nigga?
Yeah,
Portland. Not
Portland.
crime.
Okay. Anywhere they got a basketball team at is hella crime. I'm letting y'all know.
Why? That
Don't
sounds
get it twisted.
racist.
No, that's the truth. Anywhere they have a major football team, basketball team is crime, nigga. Pierre said, "Bro, you the king of hats and jerseys, bro. You want to see the shoes I wore with these motherfuckers today? Hold on, be
Let's
right
go
back."
up. Poor City said, you'll like the. Oh, my bad. Lamont said, our instructor, they do. Oh, okay. Bloodwash said, that's her little sister. Oh, that's her little sister. Tanya Cross. Oh. Oh, you already know. Like, you didn't did the. Research? See, that's a Pisces for you. Tanya said that's Tiffany. Laugh my ass off. Tanya said we got the birds and the words. Amen. Well, said you wilding for real. Lamont said I don't like clear people. Shut up, cause you have clear. That's why you light skin with good hair. I mean, we ain't gonna say good hair. My bad. I'm sorry. Take that back. It's no such thing as good hair. You got mixed people hair. You got curly hair. The more straighter hair. Because black people have good hair as well. You just gotta
Just
take
wanted
care
to
of
put
it.
those up there for you, Pierre.
You just gotta
If
take
I
care
got
of
the
it.
if I got the jersey and the hat on, I guarantee you the shoes are there
Pierre
too.
said, brother, okay. So Port City said hella gangs of homeless tweakers. Oh,
Told
in
you.
Portland. Oh my goodness.
Yes, I told you.
Portland is the city of suicide. Goodness. The gangs came from LA. Okay. Moved to Salem. All right. Said
You
Stockton
said
too,
that nigga
right?
bald.
Tanya, right.
You said that nigga bald. I ain't even had a cut, nigga. Wait a minute.
Bloodwater said VQ, don't wear pants. You know he ain't got in no in gotten shoes. Listen, first of all, he don't be wearing pants at home. That's just at home.
I got on pants
Once
today
that
though. Look, I'm in gray. I'm in
he
gray
said,
sweats.
look.
I'm in gray sweats. I'm in
Now
gray
he
sweats.
said, look.
Look, I'm in gray sweats. Oh,
Lamont
Lamont
said,
bald. Yeah, we know Lamont bald.
no, I want the doctor psychology. Okay. Okay. Look, when I learn more, I will teach y'all more. I only know what I only know right now. And I will be reading more books and I want to add to more to this podcast with knowledge. We joke, we talk about crazy stuff, we talk about sex, we talk about threesomes, we talk about kids, we talk about all kind of stuff. But I want to be able to add literally like some type of, professionalism
We don't
and
want to talk
actual
about stuff that we
education.
haven't studied or talk about. Like the stuff that we talk
Education,
about
yes.
on here, we talk about because we study it. Like we look through it, we study it, we go through the numbers and everything else. It's not something we just spout off from. Some stuff is
Sometimes,
opinion. Some stuff is
sometimes.
opinion.
But I want to be able to give y'all something that's me in a nutshell. I always want to be able to give people something from me before I leave them.
Right.
So, you
Hit the
know,
comments.
said damn
Pierre
matching to a
said,
T for
"Oh,
fam
bro, I
damn.
got when I tell you I got problems, bro. I got problems. Like if it ain't matching, I won't wear it. I won't wear it out the house, and I pass it on to my son. If my son ain't matching head to toe, he won't step out.
So Tanya said
Jerseys
sounds
and
like
everything.
Stockton or Galt to me. Kay said Lamont is Port City said "Mother's got all my shoes, man. I'm not doing kicking it with Port. I'm done. You gonna do it. You gonna
You gonna
goddamn do
do
it.
it?
Lamont said the way they won't be asking me for money all the time. Right. Pierre said, bro, look, Corey Holcomb mixed with Cedric the Entertainer. I'm done. I'm done. Look, I
Never
love
heard nobody
Cedric.
say.
I
Never
love
heard nobody
Corey.
say they didn't like the way they look,
I
and they
love
heard. I heard they
Corey.
was funny.
Corey to a certain extent. Corey
I
be
love
on some
Corey
other.
Holcomb.
He be on some other stuff sometimes. He be real hurt.
Blood
Lamont
White
said
Stewie
down
said
there
Cedric
too.
Holcomb.
Kay said, "Oh goodness, Cedric Holcomb, I'm done." Miss Children said, "Psych was my minor in undergrad. My two masters are different. MPA dot ed. Okay, that's what's
Oh,
up.
that's why Lamont shooting the shot. I don't blame you, bro. Get you a
No,
smart
and
one,
that's
bro.
why I love your conversations, Miss Childress. Just like the other Michelle, and she's going
Michelle
to get
died. Yeah.
her degree as well. And just I love dope conversation. I love intelligence. Don't get me wrong. I love a little ignorance in it. I love a little ratchet in the conversation. But the most of it, I love intelligence. What is that? A sapio
Sapiosexual.
sexual? Yes,
Sapio.
sapiosexual. I love the mind. If you are intelligent and we can have a great conversation on intelligence and laugh and all that, then you got me. As
I
a
don't know why you
friend,
got with me.
Quincy, as a friend, obviously not as a spouse because you're my spouse and I can't put nobody else in your spot.
I know.
You right there, you got it.
The condom gonna be
So
baggy.
so it would just have to see, not that. See,
Being funny,
men, man.
I got a little penis.
Tanya said, "Do the shit." So Quirk Holcomb is crazy. Tanya said, "In this climate, get your education and trades up. Now's the time. It
Right,
is." So I got
right.
you down as a guest, Tanya. But look, do people need to experience a bad relationship in order to appreciate and be a good spouse to the next person?
Most, not all.
Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Do people need to experience, when I say people, that's men and women,
Yeah,
do they need to experience a bad relationship in order to appreciate and be a good spouse to the next person?
I'm gonna say most again, not all, because there's some people that's been in love since high school, and that was a relationship that they had, and they flourish. Or they stick out their relationship. I'm not gonna say all people do. I'm gonna say most. I'm gonna say like 95% of people do. You need
Okay,
to
I gotta use the bathroom. Go ahead.
again, baby bladder Talisha. I honestly think people do need to go through some shit though. People do. That's it. People. I definitely think people need to go through some shit to understand it. She said, "No, not baggy." From the other day podcast. Uh, I see you, Michelle. Uh, I think. I think. People think that they have to go through her to appreciate love, and I don't think a lot of people have to go through that. I think that's something toxic that we believe. Sometimes you ain't got to put your hand on the stove to know that it's hot. You know it's hot because the stove cooks shit. So I don't think necessarily you have to go through that. Jamie said yes. Shawan said no, because sometimes they're not going to know when a good thing is coming because they're so used to a bad thing or expecting bad things because that's all they got. Okay. Tanya said not necessarily. Some relationships fuck up your mental health if you allow it. Absolutely. K Love said, in my case, yes. Poor City said, Tanya Chamberlain, you good. It's fashion and for people that got something going, got music and makeup. Oh, he's talking about his podcast. My Love Sweet said, yes, they have to go through it. Tanya said, I feel like if you're taught self worth early on, you're not going to hang on to shit that's killing you inside. Right. Michelle said, I grew up in Emmanuel Missionary Baptist Church.
Baptist Church.
Hold on, is that the one out east?
And I've attended Progressive since 1996.
Is
Oh,
Emmanuel the
cause
one out east?
yeah, she was answering blood wash. She said, "Did you go to
Oh,
Calvary First Assembly?"
no, I'm asking her, is Emmanuel
I
Missionary
know.
Baptist Church
What is that
out
out
east off of
east?
Main Street?
Hmm.
That's my
That's my
family church.
family's
That's why I was
church.
asking. Yeah,
That's me and Quincy's family church.
yeah, my family is Bowens. The Bowens go there. She
Smith,
said, yep, out east.
Pastor
Yep,
Smith,
Pastor
Bishop
Smith.
Smith.
Yep, with the glasses, dark skinned dude. He was like, now y'all didn't
He was
came
passed
in
down
here.
to it from his father.
Yeah. Said it's called growth and learning at the at sometimes, right? It is. She said, yep, out east. Yeah, that's my family's church, Michelle. My mom's a Bowen. My mom's a twin. You
My
probably know
mom
them.
too. Her family as well. My stepfather's family.
This
I
nigga
mean,
Lamont said
not my
in
stepfather, my
1999.
step grandfather. Sorry, my step
Whoa, I'm about to
grandfather.
say, oh,
My
you didn't
step
let out the family secret.
grandfather,
You didn't let out the
not my.
family secret. I knew it was
Shut
something.
up, Quincy. My step grandfather.
This nigga Lamont said in 1999 you was flirting with me at the swimming pool. I think you talking to Michelle.
Ooh.
Ooh, not at the pool. It's easy to
Yep,
flirt at the
I
swimming pool
know.
too.
Not his father from Reverend Dean. Oh my goodness. My other it's called growth and okay. Um, some people feel like safe relationships are boring, and they do because they've never been in a safe predicament. And so when they get in a safe place, they like this is boring. Like they like it in the beginning because they're cooling off from all the BS they done been through. But then they start feeling like this is boring. I don't like this. We should have said, Lamont, nope, you was fast at Oak Park. I was at McKinley. Ooh.
Learn about it, nigga. She was out south.
Nah,
McKinley?
that's crazy.
Or is that
So
Kennedy
this is
that's out south? I could be wrong.
I don't know. But I will tell you this about what I said. Do people need to experience a bad relationship in order to appreciate a good spouse to the next? No, I don't believe that. I believe that has happened, and we always say you don't appreciate the good until you've had the bad. For some people, it may be true because that's how it happened for you. But I don't think that everybody needs to experience getting dogged by somebody or a few people before they get to a good one. Because if you have emotional maturity, when you get with somebody, you gonna know that y'all gonna go through ups and downs anyways. So that's going to mature you. If you grow with it, it's gonna mature with you anyways when you go through your ups and downs with them. I don't
Lamont said,
believe
"Oh, sorry.
but I don't believe you got to be dogged or anything like that in order to, appreciate the good. Because
Is that my girl
doesn't it
Tens
cause
Woods in
two
the building?
a tens?
Hey, ten is
But
not one, always 10. What's good with you, my nigga?
but does it cause emotional baggage? That's my first sub question for that. Does it cause too much emotional baggage sometimes? Before we get into that, let's read the comments. Um, Tanya said, "Y'all seen the Temptations movie, the Tyler Perry film?" Right. Lamont said, "I know. I used to come up there too." Be sure to say McKinley is cross from Golden Star.
Now I know
Lamont
where it is
said,
because we used to go to the flea market and then go to the swimming pool. So I know exactly where it is now.
Lamont
I
said,
always
and I
get Kendi and
wasn't.
McKinley mixed up.
Lamont said, and I wasn't fast just because I was handsome, and they all wanted me. Don't mean I was fast. I was a nerd. You weren't
You
a
wasn't no
nerd. You
fucking
wasn't
nerd.
no goddamn nerd, Lamont. It might have been for maybe a year. You wasn't no nerd.
You
We
weren't
all
even a nerd
know where light skinned niggas fall into, what categories they fall into.
then.
And you wasn't gay, so you know you had to be the nigga that was always humping on the girls. Anyways,
I think
Sonya,
Lamont said I was a square. Shawan, was he a square? Shawan in here, she'll tell the
how
truth about her
long were
brother.
you a square, sir?
That nigga was a square for just the first L. That was it.
Mm,
That nigga was never
mm,
no square.
nah.
Shut the
You
fuck
look
up.
when you had your hair cut back in the day when you was posting them cap, when you had them curls, it looked like you was about to start singing a DeBarge song.
And I like it better than you send chills up my spine every time I take one look at
Look at
you.
you.
Oh, doo wop
Ooh.
group ass nigga. That's what he was doing. That nigga was singing outside the pool.
I'm dead. I was gonna sing another song, but I can't even remember it right now. Anyways, you said I'm cool off the toxic shit. That shit is a trauma response, and most times people trauma bond in relationships, and they do. Shawan said, but what may be good for you may be bad for someone else. And what may be bad for someone else may be good for you. So I think it just depends on you as a person. And I definitely, so I'm a person that I always think of those things. Like I don't think everything is black and white. Um, and I definitely feel like some people are good for others and all that, but at the same time, so the reason why I brought this up is because it's a popular podcast on YouTube slash Facebook, and they were talking about this. And this guy, these men were asked, "Would you rather your daughter date a Future or a Russell?"
Russell.
This man on there had said that he would rather his daughter date a Future first and then date a Russell so she could appreciate
So you want his
a
daughter to get
Russell.
dogged out?
Right. And to me, that makes me think that this man feels like a woman should, which a lot of men feel like, uh, uh, a woman should be dogged or broken down so that she can appreciate her man and be a good woman. And I feel like that's what makes a lot of men be mad at women for coming with baggage because they have been broke down, because they have been made a fool of, and so they're broken. But I don't think you should want that for women, and I don't think you should want that for your daughters or nieces
Right.
or sisters. I think you should want healthy love, or they want
Even
to
if
make
it
an
go bad.
excuse. Yeah, even if it goes bad, but they want to make excuses for them being fuck boys.
Right. Hit the comments.
So let's see. Lamar said I
It was
wasn't square.
Tanya.
Tanya said she said. I mean, she had a good, clean man and ended up with AIDS and doing coke, and her ex-husband ended up giving her medication. You know, Tyler Perry, hella dramatic. Oh. I know what she's talking about. It was a Jussie Smoliere's sister. What's her name?
You about to call that nigga Juicy Smouye? Dave
Juicy.
Chappelle done fucked that nigga name up.
Journey. Her name was Journey Smollett,
Uh,
and she was on there, and Brandy was in that movie. But yes, and he ended up messing her up. She was in a good marriage, and all of a sudden, because it was kind of boring, and her husband was going through something, which was that nigga Lance Gross, and left Lance Gross, and he ended up doing good later on, and went for the nigga that gave her AIDS. I just can't.
crawl, bitch. Uh, Michelle said, Cap talking about Lamont.
Yeah.
Tins Wood said, what's up? Y'all just got off work, tuned in. Lamont said, no, it's different. They was humping on me. Pause, bro. I hope they wasn't humping
Wait
on
a
you.
minute. They was humping
Uh,
on you, but you didn't hump back. Stop.
right,
Stop.
stop it. She said, hey, Tins. Tanya said, Shawan said, I'm Lamont's sister. We know you his sister. Y'all the same skin complexion. He said
He was
he
a
was a
nerd for the
nerd for the
first
first
13
13
years of his
years of his
life, and
life.
then
Then he became
exactly.
fast. Everybody
Mhm.
was a nerd for the first
Thank
13
you,
years of their
thank you,
life.
Shawan.
I was a nerd for the first 13 years of my life. I'm still a nerd. I'm still
He
a
said,
square.
or busy bone. I can't.
I'm still a square. Nobody knows me for gang banging and being in the streets. They be like, that nigga played football and always had a job. That's what when they said. Even when I started doing
And I
music,
want
they
to
was like,
tell
he don't do music.
everybody. And I want to tell
Let me tell
everybody.
everybody.
Look, Lamar said they wasn't crows, they were Shirley's.
They were Shirley's. Hey, the cold part is when I first seen when Bone came out, I was like, this nigga Lamont done made it.
Said
Somebody
boom, boom,
started
boom,
it.
boom,
Bone,
boom,
bone.
boom, boom. Lamar-
This is what it sounds like when thugs cry. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Michelle said, right. Tanya said, girl, I seen that clip. The man had lock extensions and dangly earrings. I think he wants future for himself, to be honest. Listen, a lot of men come for Russell Simmons, and I don't get it. I mean, not my bad, not Russell Simmons. Sorry, y'all. Russell Wilson.
Russell Simmons. Yeah, he
Okay, I
got his
just
own problems.
listen. The alcohol and my age just came together like this. But anyway, he's Russell Wilson. People, a lot of men, not a lot of women. Like it's not a lot of women at all. It's a lot of men that come for Russell Wilson, and they be like, oh, he playing stepdaddy, or he's soft, and he this and he that, he corny. But guess what? His wife feels safe enough to love him and have 5 babies with him and speak highly of him, and
What's
she's happy.
wrong?
She's
What's
happy
wrong
every
with being
time you
corny?
see her. Was
What's
she's
wrong with being
pregnant or
corny?
when she's not, she's happy being pregnant by this nigga. And it's hard for a woman to be happy with a nigga when she's pregnant. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna just tell you. Uh,
The thing is, and to be real with y'all, you know what I hate. People think it's corny to be good to a woman. To be good to a woman. That's what made them think Wilson was corny. It was nothing corny about what he was doing. He was a dude. First off, how you corny and you in the NFL? Let's be
because
real.
he don't have a lot of women. He talks about
We
God.
don't know. We don't know what Russell Wilson had. You first off, this nigga was an NFL
First of
player,
all, he was with a
and
white woman.
but he left her as soon as he got in the NFL. We don't know what type of pussy this man had. Y'all just speaking on it, like for real. Like let's be real. And I'm not gonna lie, he do say corny shit like that Broncos. Let's ride. Like that was corny as fuck. I get what y'all mean by y'all say he say some
Okay,
corny
that's
shit.
corny, but
That was
it's him
corny.
as a father to because a lot
No,
of men was like, oh, he's corny. He took on Future's son, and it's just like so. Future
there's
wasn't
nothing
doing shit.
corny. There's nothing
Future
corny
was on
about.
drugs as he
There's
always is and drunk. and he pay attention to certain kids, and not like it was documented. But
There will never be anything corny about a man raising a child that his father is absent. That's never should be considered what's corny because the next nigga didn't do it. That should never be considered corny. No matter what the nigga that should be considered corny is a nigga that wasn't raising his fucking child. That's what should be considered corny. What he was
right.
doing is what men do when they fall in love with women. I'm not here to say that I wanted to be with a woman with a kid, but if I was and I stuck around, nigga, then I'm gonna help raise her child.
That nigga trying to make a fifth child with her right
Nigga,
now.
he told her, like, hey man, that nigga ain't corny. Look who he with.
No, that
Let's
nigga
be
was under her
real.
pictures like we can
Let
name
me
him Cinco. Like, wait a minute. And even she had to say in her interview, she said every time like we hook up or we see each other, she said I gotta tell him like, hold on, like don't look directly in my eyes. She said every time you look at me, my stomach grows. That is a woman who is happy and secure. That is a man that is happy and secure.
sure.
That they can be together, be happy together, raise these beautiful children together, be financially stable together, and be able to impregnate her and know that this is his legacy. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people in the black community have an issue with that.
A lot of black people in our community have a problem with going to school, getting an education, and doing stuff right and being good to your woman. They consider that corny. And usually the people that consider that shit corny end up lonely fucking niggas at the end of their life. You didn't sit up here and had a stroke and everything else from the life that you didn't live, from the drugs you didn't did, from the way you had no home cooked meals and everything else. That's corny. Laying in a bed and you only got nurses taking care of you because you got money. Or then you got a little bitch because you got a little residual coming in from a job that you had before. That's corny. But when you can be with a woman that's really taking care of you, nigga, that's not corny. That's not corny. Or a couple of women. I'm just saying, taking care of you, that's not corny. That's not corny. Corny is not taking care of your fucking child. Corny is letting the next nigga even having the opportunity for your child to call him dad. That's corny. That's
Corny
corny.
is not is being with in a relationship and not pleasing your partner. I don't care if it's heterosexual or homosexual. Being with somebody and not loving them in the way that they need to be loved as a partner as a life partner, we're literally all walking each other home. And when I say home, I mean to our deathbeds. And and we all play a part, whether we're siblings, a spouse, a child, a parent, whatever you are, a friend. We're all just walking each other home. And do your part. Do your part as a spouse. Do your part as a friend. Do your part, you know what I'm saying, as
Let's hit the
whoever
comments,
you.
baby. We getting
Yeah.
behind.
Okay, I'm sorry. Um, Tony said, I feel like Future does what he does because deep inside, he's afraid to be a loyal man. He gets glorified for the dog shit, but I'm sure he still wants love. Like, be for real. Even street niggas want love.
But
But
he
you
was
know
still
what?
young too. He was hella
No,
young
no,
too.
he's still making kids as a grown man,
Oh,
and his age, a couple of years.
I
But
don't listen to
Tanya,
Future, so I don't know.
we don't really listen to him like that unless he's a feature. But
Not
what
even
I
then.
will tell you about men like Future is that they didn't have an example, and at some point they decided that they're not going to try to make it better.
You almost lying, babe.
No,
Because he could have.
everything is a
He
choice.
I know, but
Everything
he
is a
could have. He
choice.
could. I know. So what I'm saying is, he could have had the best example in the world and chose different.
No, and that's true too. Okay, you're right. You could have the best example and still choose different, but it's more unlikely.
Yeah,
It's a smaller percentage. But and either what you do as a man, as a woman, you choose to be the best mom or dad that you can be. Whether you have the kids solely or partly or whatever permanently, you choose to be who you want to be. If you want to be a person that works a good job, have a career, if you want to be a person that has a business, if you want to be a person that is just a good person to everybody or whatever, That's who you choose to be.
Right. Nikki White in the building. What's good with you, Nikki? We
Hey,
see
Nikki
you.
White. Ty said lonely as fuck. You have to be a broken person to have hella baby mamas just for the hell of it. That's a problem, right? And we all know situations happen, and sometimes you're in a, like I told Quincy, a person that's in their 40s and up, they've had a lot of lives. They've had 4 decades. So say you get married at 18, 19, and y'all be together for 7 to 8 years, maybe even 10 years. Then y'all break up for a year or two. You get with somebody for 5 years. Then y'all break up, and then 6 months later to a year later, you're with somebody for 4 or 5 years. That's three long ass relationships right there.
Now,
You know what
if
I'm
you got
saying?
kids that's 1, 3, 5, and 6, and 8, and you got 5 baby daddies, you fucked up. And if you got 5 baby mamas between that, you fucked up along the realm
Well,
somewhere.
yeah, you definitely was
You fucked
doing the
up.
most. You
You
definitely was
fucked
doing the
up.
most. But some people don't have the same. I don't believe things are black and white. And maybe that's why I want to be a therapist. That's why I'm going back for
Well,
psychology
Lamont, they are.
to finish out because
Lamont's black
I
and white.
want to help people
Fucking with you, Lamont.
understand why you as a woman or a man are doing the things that are detrimental to your life. I
Right.
want to also go back to be able to help myself, my spouse, my kids, my family. I mean, for the people who want to be helped, because you can't push help on everybody.
Right.
Everybody ain't there to like, oh yeah, I think something's wrong with me and I want to fix it.
Once we hit these
Everybody's not there
comments,
for that.
once we hit these comments too, I have another question I want to ask.
Okay. Tanya said your kids don't fuck with you because you how you treated them and their moms. That's corny.
Right.
Right.
That's what's
Port
corny.
City said, y'all must be talking about that movies that cheated on her husband and caught AIDS. Yes, we did. The Tyler Perry one. Tanya said motherfuckers be sick when they try to break women down and they glow up and get loved properly. Right. And everybody can't have that. Let me tell you real quick, because I know Quincy want to move on, but real quick, even with me and Quincy, and we've had our ups and downs, but people on the outside, not everybody, but some people on the outside have looked at us and been like, oh, well, no, they can't truly be happy because of they went through this or they going through this or I don't believe that this is real. Hey, there's real people that are married or in long-term relationships that are truly happy. That don't mean everything's perfect, but that doesn't mean that they're not happy and have went through those things.
Right.
Tanya said he's damn near 40. He knows better. That's that too. We have choices. Tanya said more than 4 BMs is insane, and that's pushing it. It is. You ain't gotta have kids in every relationship, and you don't. I say that too. Like every relationship you didn't had a child. Now, like I said, if it was a long term relationship, 4 or 5 years, 6 years, whatever, and you had a child, I understand. Even more than 2 years. Tanya said most his BMs he wasn't dating. They just got
Got
pregnant.
pregnant.
Damn.
Cat Chic in the building. What's good with you, ma?
Hey,
You
Kachi.
and the hubby. I know y'all in here.
So what other topic did you have for us tonight?
Okay. Do you trust somebody to give your kids advice and the person is not successful? Example, I do not want anybody giving my son or daughter advice for some shit that they haven't been through. You can't coach my kid on having a successful life as far as getting up and going, telling them to get up and go to work every day if you're not getting up and going to work. I don't trust you if you're not getting up. I don't trust you if you're not getting up and getting out there and you not doing it yourself to tell my kids that. Do y'all think that that's okay for your kids to take advice from people who are not doing it?
No, I don't. I don't.
And I'm asking y'all in the comments too. And the reason
Maybe
why
as like
it,
a if they're good at sports and they're a coach or something, but uh like just
I'm not.
as an uncle or a friend of the
No,
family or an older cousin?
even in sports, because you can only teach my kids to be good in sports.
Right.
When I release somebody to my kid, and when my kid goes to school, I want his coach to teach him about life also.
You're
95% of
not
the
always
people
gonna
that
get that though.
I understand that, but I will feel better if his coach had a fucking job, if his coach was doing something, if a man that's telling my child to do something, or a woman, man or woman. I don't want nobody telling my kid not to do something, and that's not what they about. But I believe the best way to lead is by example. What about coaches who actually never played that sport? Some coaches have mental for it though. You don't have to play the sport for some sports for you to have the mental capacity to be able to do it. Some people can look on the outside and see and make plays and moves. I get that. I'm not saying that you had to play, because some of the best coaches we ever had didn't play ball,
Okay, so
honestly. And if
Tanya
they
said
did, it was
personally.
like in high school or something. But and they wasn't standouts even in the NFL. They were just students of the game.
Tanya said personally, I don't trust a motherfucker telling me shit. They've never done or been successful at, and I'm grown.
Tavi in the
I
building.
got
What's
you.
good with you,
Hey,
mommy?
Tavi. Blood Wash said, what about coaches who actually never played that sport?
I mean, but that's like saying I can't teach a child to play. I didn't play shit. What sport didn't I play? Shit.
You didn't play badminton, Quincy.
I did play badminton. I
Oh
played it in high
goodness.
school.
Goodness.
We had
Caleb
to play.
said, I have a family member that be off meth, but she be giving my daughter good advice with learn by my mistakes.
Okay,
Okay, okay, okay,
but
okay.
I
Hold on,
get
hold on,
telling
hold on,
them.
hold on. Hold on. Tanya says sports is analytic and physical. If they know they analytics, then they are clearly
Are we
qualified.
qualified? Look, talk to them, Tanya.
No.
Please, thank you.
So if they are like, there's people that know certain things, but they may not be successful in other things. So I get that. But what K Love was saying is, so I have a family member that they met, that was off meth or any other drug, and but she was giving my daughter good advice with learn by my mistakes, and I think that sometimes I've had aunts and uncles who they may have not been, may have been addicted to something, and they give me good advice about how not to be addicted, not
You can
how
get good
not to,
advice from a baby.
how not, yeah, and you can, and that's what life is about, right? Taking from the baby's advice to the people who's your age to people older than you, and taking what they say the good and the things that benefit you and applying it, and
Okay,
taking the bad and check it.
if I was a dude off the street, and I was I'm not even gonna say I was a coach. Let's not say that. I'm just telling somebody, man, make sure you get a good job, family. Like, instead of me telling you make sure you get a good job, and it's like this will be the result if you don't. If I can actually show you that I have one, and then show you the ins and outs of it. Like you
Yes.
really being there and leading by example, not just
Yeah.
telling somebody, because you can tell a lot of people some shit and they'll be like, okay, okay. But if you lead by example, the child, I believe that's the people I want my children to be around. That's
I
the
got you.
men and women I want my kids to be around. I don't want somebody saying I could have been a lawyer and I messed up, so don't do this. I want somebody saying I'm a lawyer. If you want to be a lawyer, move this way. Do this. Study these books. When you go to get your classes, I can help you with this. And I can show you how to get around this. This is how you write your thesis. This is how you do this. These are the cases you need to study when you go to class. This is what you need. You need to study somebody versus somebody else to understand this type of law of what you go if you're going into family law. If you're going into being a defense attorney, if you're going into being a DEA, attorney or whatever you're going into, I want you telling my child about what my child can do. Coaches should also be mentors. Mac, you right. They should. Mac, you right. They should. And I 100% agree with you with that, bro. They
All right,
should
let's read the
definitely be
other ones,
mentors.
babe.
No, I'm sorry, this came up at the bottom.
I
But
know.
hit the
Tanya
other one.
said, "Don't allow people to talk fear into you. That's my advice to young people. You got to discern if they speaking from a place of being genuine or projecting fears. What we tell our children will carry on with them into their adulthood. Some people have good advice but shitty delivery, and that's very
Right,
true as well. And but yes, I definitely believe that coaches should also be mentors. Are they always? No, but that is
Mac.
why it is important to, no matter who you have your kids with. Me and Quincy are going through something where we just decided to let our daughter and possibly our son go through the whole big brother, big sister thing. Now we're in our kids' lives, but we work, we have other things going on. If somebody else, and we don't have family out here, like we have some like distant family, we have people we know out here,
Right,
but our main circle of people that we love and that support us and that will go to bat for us live in California.
right. And what I wanted,
So,
I'm
so
sorry.
wait, hold on. So we decided to go ahead and let someone be able to be like a big brother, big sister to our kid and possibly our other kid, in order to expand them into other things.
My son is going to an aviation school right now for high
And
school.
he's taking classes
And
that are
he's
AP.
yeah, at an aviation school, and that's great. A lot of the coaches that my son dealt with looked at my son and was like, "Oh, you can do this on the football field," and nobody was concerned. Mac made one of the greatest points that I heard him say the other day, and I meant to big up him on his podcast. He said that he hear kids cussing, and he asked them, "Do you cuss in front of your mama like that?" Well, don't
Right,
cuss here. And even
right.
if you do cuss in front of your mama like that, don't cuss here. That's being a mentor. That's stepping up and being a mentor. That's giving them life lessons that's going to get them way farther. Because an uncoachable child becomes an unemployable adult.
And although I
Honestly,
want my kids to be employable, if they are a kid that their life is to be a boss, to be a
a leader
CEO,
on
to
their
be
business.
a leader, then I want to be able to supply those things as well, those attributes to them as well.
Right.
But most people, and we're just going to keep it all the way real, especially in America, we are worker bees. So we need skills to be able to work with other people, work under people, take authority, be our best, be able to learn how to move ahead, like the book 48 Laws and the laws of attraction, or was it, yeah, a laws of a seduction. I'm sorry, the laws of a seduction and the 48 laws of attraction, which are, although there are two different things, 48 laws of attraction is something that is more narcissistic because you're all about yourself and you're not about anybody else and you have to sacrifice your integrity. But
Sometimes you got to be narcissistic.
but
Sometimes
for
being narcissistic is kind of healthy.
I don't know. I don't know about narcissistic. I know about being confident. I know about being a boss. I know about sometimes being an alpha.
Being a
But
narcissist is
but being
being about you.
narcissistic, I don't know.
Sometimes you have to be about you. Sometimes you have to be about you.
But you can be selfish and not narcissistic.
You can be healthy. You can be healthy in anything that people think is negative. Honestly, sometimes you have to be narcissistic when it comes
And
to
most
the way
most bosses, most CEOs, most people who are successful and own a lot of things, they are narcissistic, or
narcissistic
they have those traits.
traits. We all do. We all wake up and want to look good when we look in the mirror. That's narcissistic. That's a narcissistic trait within
No,
itself.
being vain is
Yeah.
narcissistic.
So you're
Not
always gonna be like,
so
"Damn,
there's
I
a
look good."
borderline.
So if you be like, "Damn, I look good," is that narcissistic or is that confident?
No, that's confidence. There's a difference between narcissism and confidence.
Luther in the building. What's good with you, bro? You right. I give it to you. I just think
Because narcissism means that I'm willing to sacrifice anybody to be this, and I feel like nobody else is on my level.
narcissistic means
Confidence
self-involved.
means that there are people that, although
Narciss
I'm great at what I do and I continue to be great and work to be great, I know that there's other people that are great at what I do or other things as well. And I recognize that, but I'm trying to, it's competition. I'm working hard to outdo them. So I put my confidence in myself that I know that I can be just as great or outdo them. But narcissism is like, I don't care about anybody else's feelings or their life or what they have going on. It's all about me, and I'm gonna cut your throat if I need to cut your throat.
so narcissistic means vain, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you're looking at yourself, but we're talking about how you deal with other people, then it's not just about being vain. You're willing to
It's layers
cut
to it.
other people's throats
There's
to,
layers to it.
yeah, there's layers to it. There's mild narcissism and there's uh major narcissism. But the point
Right.
is that you're willing to cut other people's throats or do whatever you need to do for them to be under you and look under you, and everybody see you as the on top person. You're the top dog.
Yeah, but okay, so narcissistic is also to be self-involved and vain. Like to where look, I look good, I'm looking at me, I feel like I look good.
Selfish,
I
yeah,
feel
it's
like
all about
I
you.
feel like so sometimes you have to be that. Sometimes you really do. Like
Yeah, but
let's
that can
be
be
real for
confidence without vain. You don't have to be vain to be confident. You can be highly confident in what you do and still be humble in what you do. You don't
right.
have to cut throats,
Two
because at the end of the day, high confidence versus vain means that vain, I'm willing to do anything to cut down anyone that is, I think that is a threat to me or a competition to me, instead of just being in your confidence and knowing that that's going to get you where you need to be without cutting anybody off or doing anything malicious. Okay, I heard you over there. Alexa, what
I
it
just
is.
looked up vain and exactly
Okay.
what she said is to be involved with oneself, to be confident in appearance.
Yeah,
It has
appearance.
the appearance, but it has nothing to do with cutting anybody else off. Making people feel like they under
No,
you. You involved with yourself. Like if a person walks around with a mirror, they can say that you're vain because every time you look in the mirror, you be like, "Damn, I look good." Or you see a mirror and you stop and
no, I know, but we're talking
you
about
vain. But
narcissism.
yeah, narcissism is just is you involved with oneself.
So look up narcissism. I gotta use the
I
bathroom.
just did. When I looked it up, it says to be involved with oneself. It doesn't mean you're cutting other people off. You're cutting other people's throat. That's not what the definition was. Alexa, what is the definition of narcissistic? Alexa, what is the definition of narcissistic? I just did. Okay. That's exactly what she said. Exactly everything I just said. To be involved with oneself. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Sometimes it's healthy to have a little bit of vain within you because what's going to make you successful. Now, a narcissistic personality disorder is different. Right. Rayshawn Townsend in the building. What's good, man? We still live. Gonna be live for another like 12 or 13 minutes. And I just looked it up. What I just said about being narcissistic. Alexa, what is narcissistic personality disorder? Alexa, what is narcissistic personality disorder?
People with narcissistic personality disorder are so self-absorbed that they don't value the feelings or needs of others.
There you
They
go.
think about themselves most of the time.
Okay, so
It's a personality
cocky,
disorder.
manipulative, selfish, patronizing, and demanding.
I just read. I just read. I just got the pure definition of what it was. There's layers to it. There's
It
layers to you
is.
having a disorder with being narcissistic. But sometimes there's nothing wrong with it. Like I'm the best at this. So is Lil Wayne narcissistic because he says he's the best rapper alive?
No, that's
It's,
confidence, but also thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others.
Talents and accomplishments.
when
It's
you
not pure, but therapy can help.
right.
Is there something else you'd like to know?
No, thank you, Alexa. I appreciate you. She said a narcissistic personality disorder means you're so involved with self that you're not worried about anybody else. That's the
Exactly.
disorder. That's the personality disorder of it. Not you being said narcissist or not narcissistic. What is Alexa? What is the definition of narcissistic?
Is there something else you'd like to know?
Alexa, what is the definition of narcissistic?
People with narcissistic personality disorder are
Person.
so self-absorbed that they don't value the
It's
feelings
a
or needs
dis.
of others.
When
They
you
think
have
about themselves most of the time and might exaggerate their talents and accomplishments. There's
that,
no cure, but therapy can help.
there's
Is there
no.
something else you'd like to know?
No, ma'am. Thank you. You've been so great tonight.
Shut
Uh,
up, Quincy.
I'm
I didn't
saying
quite understand your question. You could say help to get some tips on how to phrase your question.
no, Alexa. Thank you. When you have a disorder, then yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find an answer to your question about
You
disorders
have to tell
Thank you.
her
today. So please
because
try again.
Yes,
Alexa
ma'am.
over there just running her mouth, just running
No.
that gip, gippity gip gip. No, I'm just joking. But
Yes.
before you get to that, babe, Tanya said a narcissist feels as though they are never wrong, and that's where they fuck up. Exactly. But some
Right.
people don't know how to shut it on and off. In a business sense, you have to be narcissistic to a certain extent.
Right.
Kayla said, "Tell them T."
Thank you,
Tanya
Tanya.
said, "It's people who ruin people's lives for the hell of it for free, not even in business or a CEO." Right.
Thank you,
Being
Tanya.
highly confident doesn't mean you break other people down. Narcissists
Thank.
are truly insecure, and they are. That's what I was saying.
No, I
Tanya
didn't say that
said,
they weren't.
hold on, babe. Tanya said, so they think life is a chess game, and it's not. People aren't chess pieces. It's a personality disorder. It is. Okay, Love said, Kayla said, okay, now ask Alaska about a narcissist. Tanya said, look up narcissist personality disorder.
Disorder,
Rayshawn
and
said,
that's
oh shit, did I make it? Y'all still lie? We are. Tanya said, in business, yes. In life outside of work, it's wrong. Kayla
right.
said, you said narcissistic, not narcissist. Um, Blood Wash said narcissist, a person who has an excessive interest in or
Of
admiration of
self.
themselves. Rayshawn said, you know what? At one time, I was the most controversial person in Stockton, but at the same time, I had the whole city on my back. Blood Wash said, Alexa went to public school, right? Because I feel like she did. Kayla said, you're acting like a narcissist right now. LOL, just kidding.
Because I'm answering the question.
Ray Shaw said, if you are pushing a business, you have to be narcissistic. Tanya said, confidence isn't being narcissistic. It's not.
I didn't say it was.
Ray Sean said, just forget about yourself and worry about the people. I believe that to a certain extent. Kayla said, I need a shot. Hey, I need a shot right now. Shot o'clock. Tanya said, false confidence is what most people who operate in narcissism have. You use other people to do your dirty work. Right. False confidence. Ray Sean said, how can I call in? He always want to call in. Alexa, shut up, bitch. Bloodwash said
They shot
VQ.
text number.
VQ is being too nice to Alexis. She ain't real, bro. They deleted my comment. Rayshawn said, let's talk about how y'all getting bigger and
I
people
asked
hate.
her just
Damn.
to give me the. I asked her to give
Silk
me.
said, I'm back. that.
Blood Wash. I asked her just to give me the definition of what everybody's talking about. Being a narcissistic, and then having a narcissistic personality disorder. There's something different. People are all narcissists to a certain degree, as long as it's not health. When it becomes not healthy, is when it becomes a problem. Honestly, and I'm not being
When it's
funny.
not controlled, and I
When it's
get it.
not controlled, yeah, that's
But
when
you
it's a problem.
No, I get it. And I get that you have to be overly confident. You have to be almost delusional, like Tanya said in the last live on Tuesday. In order to make it, you have to believe your dream and your vision more than anybody else. And they got it. No, Ray Sean, you gotta
Ray
text
Sean,
us,
you
nigga.
see that? Okay, look, Ray Sean, hold on, let me help him out,
It's
babe.
it's
Let me.
it's
I don't want to be
209
narc.
number, so you ain't gotta put it in 209.
I don't want to be.
3671.
Look, it's going across the bottom of the screen right now. Text that number. When you text that number, I will shoot you the link to come on. Not being narcissist.
I just put it in the chat, so you can take that and text Quincy. Hey, it's Ray Sean. He gonna text you the link. You gonna click the link and get up on this thing.
That's all. That's there. There it is. That's all you got to do.
But
Not being a
anyways, my whole
narcissist.
thing is this. There's a difference between being confident, even super confident, and narcissist. And even being delusional on your dream. Your dream, your vision, your provision for your family or for yourself is different from anybody else, and you have to believe it even when nobody else believes it.
I think
And that's
people.
that's something different from being a narcissist.
You
A
know what I?
narcissist is something negative. Although we all, yes, men and women, all shades and backgrounds, we have
A
certain
narcissist in
traits.
some form.
Yes, we have certain traits that may be narcissistic, but that doesn't mean we're all the way narcissists. If you have certain traits that you're a freak, are you a total freak? No. Just because you
Every
like to
woman
give
believes.
head, that's a freaky thing. But are
Every
you
woman.
willing to do other things? No, it might not be.
Everybody believes their sex is the best. Is that narcissistic?
No,
No.
that's just confident. That just
Yeah,
because
but
you
what if
think
you wrong?
because your perception. But my point is that is everything isn't narcissism because you have confidence in yourself or overconfidence or
I
you
just
brag on yourself.
yes, ma'am. And I think the word is misused and overused and not used in the correct form a lot. I think that's what it comes down to. I think Tanya hit it on the head when she said narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, Rashawn just texted me. Hold on. Gotta put this nigga on for the small talk.
Hey, look, we got 5 minutes. I'm hungry. I made beef stroganoff tonight.
Beef Strogie. Hold on, Rashawn. I'm about to put you on, bro.
Scratch,
From scratch.
cornbread
Cornbread, fish, and collard greens. I got
with some
what
egg
you
noodles. Y'all, what y'all know
need
about them egg
if
noodles?
you want
Them
it.
egg white noodles. Y'all know about that?
If you want it. Cornbread, fish, and collard greens. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Hey, some fried fish on Fridays sound good.
What's on the menu? Fried chicken sandwiches is
Hey,
on the menu.
Long John Silver, why don't y'all in Stockton mess with Long John Silver like you supposed to?
Only
Why?
losers blame us for being who we are. Ooh, wee, fuck.
Rayshawn, get on the
Rayshawn, I
live.
sent you the link, bro. I sent you the link. I sent you the link, bro. And I feel what you said. Only losers blame you for not winning. I didn't win. This nigga win. I'm telling you, is that narcissistic? I don't know. Rayshawn, I sent you the link, bro. The link has been sent to you. Hurry up, nigga. If you ain't on here in the next minute and a half,
Cause I'm about to
well,
go warm my food up. Now, I've been trying to do good. I've been trying to eat healthy and stuff like that, but I'm hungry tonight. I'm hungry.
I'm narcissistic for sure. You see the way I dress. They say I'm a narcissist for the way that I dress. Cause I'm so self-involved. I want to be matchy matchy. I'm this, I'm that. I like to wear jewelry. I'm a narcissist, right? Am I a narcissist about my family also? Is that healthy? For me to be a narcissist about my family? Is that healthy?
It's about priorities,
There go
I
Ray
guess.
Sean. Okay, there go Ray Sean. I just wanted to make sure I got the quiet post. Ray Sean, motherfucking Townsend, is still spinning up, still spinning up. I think he here.
Okay.
Turn the light on, nigga.
Hey, is your
You
Wi-Fi
dark
on?
skinned.
We can't
Oh,
see
damn,
shit.
nigga. Hold on, though. Hold on. Look.
He said he don't want us to see him.
Hey, look it.
Nigga.
I don't care what
He
you
said
react to.
John Cena.
Can you hear me though? Can you hear me?
No, you got the
Yeah,
stereo
I
up
can hear
loud.
you.
Hear me though.
Oh, I can hear you now. Hey, turn
Damn,
whatever
bro.
music you have, whatever is in the background, you gotta turn that
Turn it
down.
down. Yeah, you can't be with the music on.
I don't.
You got to turn the
Do you
music
have
off. We
another
can't hear you.
phone? Is there
I
if
want to
there's
say something
another
real
phone by you,
You
you
ain't.
gotta turn that phone down.
quick. You're on loudspeaker. So I put you on my loudspeaker?
No, just be regular. So that way it's no echo.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can't hear you, bro.
Yeah. Hear me
Yeah,
now?
There
I can
you
hear you.
go.
I got you.
There you go.
Hold on. Yeah, hear me now?
Yes.
Yep, we got you.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look it. I don't know if y'all can hear me,
We can hear
but
Yes,
I'm
you.
gonna
we can
keep
hear
on
you.
talking though, right? Because if y'all couldn't
We can
hear
hear
me,
you. We
it
can
will
hear
cut me
you.
off. But here's what I want to say: when you have a business, especially doing what they do, I mean, I ain't gonna call it narcissistic, but yo, you have to worry about yourself. Now, mind you, I can't hear what they saying though. So whenever I'm talking too much, y'all put a finger up in the air, right?
No, you good. You good.
Now,
You good.
as far as dealing with regular life shit, okay, yeah, don't be narcissistic. When you got a job, okay, don't be narcissistic. But when you got the balls, like the balls, to do a podcast, oh motherfucker, yeah, yeah, be narcissistic. Cause you all you got. Now, mind you, I say this to say this though, right? They look for y'all for clicks though, right? Even though they on their shit, right? But at the same time though, even them, the Black and Mickey's podcast, niggas don't tap in.
No, no, don't do
So what the
that.
fuck y'all talking about though?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So when y'all talk about narcissistic in this genre, you have to be a narcissistic. Quincy has to be narcissistic. Sis has to be narcissistic. But at the same time though, now mind you, I can't hear y'all though. So I don't even know if I'm being
No,
heard
you
right
can
now.
hear me.
You're
We can
being
hear you.
heard.
You
But
can hear
let's just
We
us.
keep it
can hear
100
We
you.
though, bro.
literally ain't saying shit.
Oh, hold on,
But this
hold
is
on,
the
hold on.
thing.
Oh, I got you on speakerphone. Hold on.
We can hear
No,
you.
I don't
you
know how to
good.
do
Can
this.
you hear me now?
Man, you know what? I ain't the most collegiate nigga. I don't know how to do this bullshit, and I get
But
pissed
we
off
shout out to the
because
Mickeys
I
and
feel stupid. I don't know how to do this shit
the
though.
Black and Mickey's podcast because
But
they
I'm
shout
saying
us
though,
out.
here's all I will say because I can't hear y'all though. But let me just say one thing because I know
I'm gonna
somebody
kill
talking.
him. He can hear
So I'm
us.
gonna wait like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
When you doing a
Go.
podcast, especially a big podcast, because the Full Cup podcast is big. Nigga, I was in New York, nigga. I was in New York listening to the Full Cup podcast. So you know what? It is what it is, though. Like you're like, you know what? Like sometimes you have to be narcissistic about what you love, though. When you doing something you love, oh yeah, bitch, yeah, yeah, it's mine. It's mine.
But do you think there's an unhealthy way
Like you
to
talking to the
love
nigga that started this
something?
whole little battle shit. You
But look,
have to do it though.
is there an unhealthy
And if
way to
niggas ain't
love
tuning
something?
in to what like niggas is talking about. Like they're weird. That's what I go through in my brain.
I
In
know,
my
but
brain.
is
Cause
Okay.
y'all
there
the
an
two,
unhealthy
like
way?
you and Mackalaw are the two biggest. I mean, there's another podcast, and please forgive me. I can't think about it right now. Cause the only ones that go through my brain is these two podcasts right now. Like niggas,
But look, is
they
there
hot
an
right now.
unhealthy way? Is
Oh,
there
and
an
AD.
unhealthy
Shout
way?
out to AD.
Oh, ADZ, yeah.
Damn, I want to hear y'all so fucking bad, bro.
We're gonna let you
And
go,
look,
bro.
I'm finna get off the
Can you
line though,
hear it?
right?
Can you hear it? Can you hear us?
But
You
what I
can't
meant
hear
to
us?
say is, when y'all got something as big as what y'all doing, you have to be narcissistic. Cause look, it's like we're from Stockton, so niggas be hating. Niggas hate on us, bro. Like I remember, I sent Quincy a text, right? Niggas hated on y'all.
People
Like
always
it,
have
like
hate on us.
I'm looking at your facial expressions though, cause I can't hear your
People
voices
have
though.
people have always
But
hated
why
on
would niggas
us.
hate on y'all though?
Right.
Like why
We're gonna
though?
let you go though. We're gonna let you go, bro, because we know you can't hear
Cause
us.
y'all big.
Can you hear us right
Y'all the
now?
biggest right now.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hold on. Okay, here gonna put the phone in my ear. Go ahead.
You
Okay,
can
put it
hear us,
on
right?
speaker. Is it on speaker? I don't think you
Put it
got it
on
on
speaker. Put
speaker.
it on speakerphone.
Oh my god, how the fuck do I do speaker? But y'all about to stress me out.
Nigga, you
Look,
stressed out. You can't even
that's
hear. You wanted to come
40-year-old
here.
something niggas that don't know how to put it on.
Hold on, bro.
Speakerphone.
You know what? You know what? I ain't the man. You know what? Come on, bro. Don't do me like that.
No, that's 40 year
Like,
old somethings
nigga,
that
Now you
can't
can
put
I
it
hear us.
don't
on
be on this shit
speaker.
like that. Like, don't do me like that. Let me figure out like how to do speaker.
Nah, yeah, just at the bottom it says mic.
Cornbread, fish, and collard greens. I got
Nah,
what you need
Don't play
if
about the
you
collard greens
want it.
in the fish. Come on
If
now.
you want it. I can sing
Nah,
some Luther.
but we definitely want to shout out to the Mickey's. I mean Black and Mild.
Black
I
and
mean
Mickey's.
Black and Mickey's. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Um, Black and Mickey's podcast
We're gonna let
because
Rashawn go, man. Hit us up later, bro.
because
I don't
we
know
don't do no
what was
hating on
going on
here.
with that nigga's
We
microphone.
don't do no hating on
Hey,
nobody on
yeah,
here,
so yeah,
and
let's
especially
make
people who
sure.
support us.
Yeah,
We not gonna
we're
do
not
that.
gonna do that. That's what we're not
So
gonna do.
yeah, it is what
We're
it
not.
is. So it's
It
like
is.
two tall cans and too many Ray Sean houses.
That's what we're not gonna do. We
Kalis
definitely
and
not
that
gonna.
nigga
We
been
definitely
drinking,
not gonna. We
right?
definitely not gonna hate on the
JB
Black and Mickey's
laughing.
or whatever else is going on. We're not gonna do that. That's what we're
No.
not gonna do. We're not gonna say
Blood Watch says
we the
he on a
biggest.
payphone.
Yeah, everything on the payphone. Please deposit 25 cents for 15 minutes. Well, that's but what we not gonna do. What we not gonna do is say that everybody else was hating on us, and you did tell me other people was hating on us, but the same people that you said was hating on me, I deal with. Let's be real. The same people you said was hating on what I was doing, I'm cool with. Like let's just not do that, and that's being clear across the board. Since we had a conversation about that, then let's be real. Like, nah, we're not gonna do that tonight. Definitely, we're not, and we're not gonna do it here. We definitely not. Shout out to everybody doing their thing for their podcasting or their music or whatever in the fuck they doing, man. Let's be 1,000.
Yeah. But okay, so let's wrap it all up. My topic tonight was about would you rather your child, your daughter or niece or little cousin or sister being with a Future or a Russell Simmons?
Williams, Wilson, Russell
I
Williams,
mean,
not Russell Simmons.
Wilson. I'm sorry,
Wilson.
I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking. Wilson.
But we
Uh,
don't, what we're
the
not gonna do is
original
we're not
was: do
gonna,
people need to experience a bad relationship in order to appreciate and be in a good uh appreciate and be a good spouse to the next person? Like, do you think that people need to experience heartbreak and being dogged out before they are able to appreciate being loved right and having the right partner? And then that spinned off into I got that from this guy on this popular podcast talking about he would the question was asked, would you rather your daughter be with a Future or Russell Wilson. And he said, I won't want
Right.
her to be with the Future first to appreciate. And really, what he said is, he said to be broken down to be able to appreciate a Wilson, I mean, a Russell Wilson. And that's why I say, like, I don't think that's right. A woman shouldn't be broken down. A man shouldn't be broken down either. There's good men that get with women that dog them because they don't know how to be with a good man.
Man.
And then the man be like, you know what? I'm about to be like every other nigga. And so, and the same way with women. The whole thing when Rihanna was like, good girl gone bad. Like a good girl that was doing good and loving a guy
That
like
was a
she's close
song.
to, and
I
she
was
get
gonna the
hurt.
one that said he was,
You stupid.
said he was. Definitely. But we not gonna we're not okay. Let me say this without saying this that I
If
gotta
my
say it.
ex employee can
The
do
fo-
it, you can do it. I'm done. I'm done.
See, what we not gonna do. What we not gonna do. And
No,
that's
but
what we not
I'm
gonna
saying,
do.
like, do you think that people should have to be dogged out in order to understand and love a
No,
person?
no,
Some men be like women when they get cheated on, they be better spouses.
no. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm gonna be a thousand with you from a man's perspective. And I know y'all not gonna want to hear this. It's gonna probably be another 20-minute conversation.
Don't.
Okay, then I won't.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Then I won't. I'm gonna be real with you. It seems like the men who dog the women out get treated the best by the women.
I think that's for some women. I
I
don't think
think
that's
that's
for
a
all
lot.
women.
I think that's a
I
lot.
don't think it's a
I
lot
think
of
that's a lot.
women.
I'm not
A
saying
lot of
all,
women take
but
it and
I
they
watch it.
internalize it and they make it
I
rage.
watch it. I watch it go down. I watch it go down. I watch it go down a lot. I watch the women who get dogged out by men crawl back to those men and then be willing to be dogged out all the way again in the same manner and not get nothing from it. I watch it. I watch it happen.
I think that's a
I
certain
watch.
amount of women. That's not all women.
I said a lot. I didn't say it was all. I just said that. I didn't say it was all. But from what I be seeing, it seems like the niggas who do these women the worst get treated the best. And then when a man treats them good, they treat him dirty from what they went through. Like I said, I don't want to be on here another 20 minutes behind women saying no, that's not true, or men saying that's not true. I'm just saying that's just me from what I see. Now, do I believe it right in my situation? No. I don't believe that for my situation. I don't. But on the outside looking into a lot of these other situations, these women run back to the men that they talk about, dog them hella bad, and then be cool with them and fuck with them again and then be mad in the same fucking spin and then be like, niggas is dogging me out. No, mama, you run into the puppy pound thinking you're gonna get a different dog. You just getting a different breed. You had a pit bull, now you got a Rottweiler. It's still a dog. That's just
An
my opinion.
untrained dog. See, women what they don't understand
Untrained
is that
dog.
they need a trained dog. No, I'm just joking.
See? See?
I'm just playing, babe. Don't.
They do. They need a trained dog. Every woman think that she a trainer ain't. You want to train a dog, you want to train a wild dog. Some of y'all ain't qualified to be trainers.
No. So you think that men are dogs that need to be trained?
I think everybody needs to be trained and molded. Some people are not qualified to
Okay,
be
I
trained.
agree with you on
Some
that.
people are not qualified to be trainers or molders. They just think because the way that they believe it is the way it's supposed to go.
I
And then they
believe
get
that.
then they get upset when they run back to the same shit and get the same fucking results and then blame all men or all women for them running back to the same type.
You know what I
Tay
think it
said
is?
it best. She said, I was with a nigga for 20 years and he never wanted to marry me. You was with him for 20 years and you were searching for marriage and he never offered it. It took you 20 years to realize he wasn't gonna give it to you.
Okay, but okay, let me
Some
say this.
puppies, what was you ready to say? You said
No,
some puppies.
not puppies. I was gonna say some people. I can understand both sides. I can understand a woman or a man that stays because a person makes it seem like they're going to be what they're going to be. 5 years, 10 years pass by quickly. Then another 5 or 10 years, especially when you have kids, they pass by quickly, and you're trying to give a person a chance to be. Sometimes people pretend. Sometimes they do it for a little while. They do good for a little while, and then they go back to their default. So I get it that some people, especially when it's one or two relationships that you've had, and for this has been the majority of your adult life. I
When
get
does
it.
it when does it come
And
to
I get it that
accountability?
it's on the person to make the decision to say, "Hey, this is too much," or they're not going to change, or I'm going to take a leap and say, "This is not going to work," and I'm gonna stop after 5 years of them doing me like this, or 10 years of doing me like this. Everybody's not the same. And I had to learn that. I was the person that I will leave you. Before you, Quincy, I was the person that will be like, I will leave you, nigga. That's why a nigga can never say he left me. I've left niggas. So I was the person that did that. But when I ran into women that were willing to stay, I was like, wait a minute, why are you willing to stay?
Right. I
but
just
you
said
have to
that.
but you have to understand their psyche. It's not yours.
Right.
And just because it's not yours don't mean that they're not worthy of being like, you know what, I understand what you went through and what you believed, and I hope you get into better situation. You know what I mean?
Yep, that makes sense.
You know what, Quincy? That's all you can do. That's all you can do for
I
people is
said,
to
yep,
wish them.
that makes
You
sense.
said no, because the way you said it, Quincy. All you can do is wish people into a better situation. Pray for them and keep it moving. Because
That's what
people, when they get tired, man or woman, when you get tired of a motherfucker, then that's when you gonna leave them. That's when you gonna stand up for your for your own rights. But before that, nobody else is gonna matter.
right.
Tim said unstable creatures. Yeah, there's a lot of unstable creatures. Fifty laughing. Kay said, I finally stood my ground. We tried, but that will have to be another episode. Yeah. And some people are not meant to be together and they keep trying to be together. All in all, what I always believe about people is this, is that if you want to do right, you're going to do right. Do I think that some people need chances? Yes. Is there things that I just don't understand, like me and you talked about the other day, Quincy, when I was like, people, men or women, but I was really talking about women. I'm going to just keep it real. Why women stay 15, 20 years with a nigga and wait until he is older and then cheated on you
Did what he
hella,
wanted to do.
possibly had some kids on you, and then he get right with you, and you have to reap the benefits 20 years later of dealing with him dogging you out. I've never wanted to be that person, and I never understood it. But do I judge those women? Hell no.
Not. It's not.
Deal with what you want to deal with. I'm still gonna be your friend. I'm still gonna love you. I'm still gonna back you up. But deal with what you're gonna deal with. But you're not gonna take me through a emotional roller coaster.
I totally get it.
Quincy, don't do that, Quincy.
I didn't say nothing. I just
Don't.
said I totally get it because it's not gonna be. Not gonna be any other way.
So, what do you want to leave everybody with?
Uh,
I know what I want
do
to
what's
leave
best
people
for
with.
you. Stop staying in the same cycle. Clothes will never get washed if they always on the rinse cycle. There you go. That's what I want to leave them with.
I want to leave everybody with ignorance
It's
prevents.
bliss.
No, ignorance prevents empathy.
He said, please don't judge me. Ain't nobody judging you, K
No,
Love.
nobody's judging you, but
Get
babe,
out of here. Get out of
shut
here.
up while I'm saying mine. Ignorance prevents empathy. When you have ignorance about things or people or a group of people, it prevents you from having empathy for them. And the same thing for them, for you, or your person that you fall into a group of, because we all fall into a group of something.
Right.
We all fall into a group of something. You fall into the group of not having a mother or a father. You fall into the group of being angry. You fall into the group of being addicted to a drug or alcohol. You fall into the group of having mommy or daddy issues, if not both. You fall into the group of being poor. You
Okay,
fall
you
into
fall
the
into
group
a
of
group.
something. You fall
Yeah.
into the group of something, or being you had enough but you didn't appreciate it. You fall into a group of something.
Okay.
And so empathy, when you don't have empathy, I mean ignorance about other groups of people, uh, does not allow you to have empathy for them. Yet we all, no matter what we fall into, we want empathy for our situation individually or as a group.
Absolutely. And that's what we gonna leave them with. That's definitely dope. I'm gonna play some music on the way out. I hope y'all like it. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. K Love, nobody is judging you at all. Nobody even really knows your
No,
situation. So
no,
nobody's judging you. I promise you. I promise you. That's not what we're doing. Nobody's judging you here. Everybody's able to come here and speak their opinion as we normally do here on the Phull Cup podcast. In lighter news, I'm gonna play some music before we go out. I'm gonna play two, maybe three songs, if that's okay with y'all. Y'all definitely be easy. This is the Phull Cup podcast. I'm Quincy with the question. Talisha has been frozen. She's looking down right now. Somebody get a screenshot of that. Please do. But this is the Phull Cup, man. Continue to pull up.
King Dave beats go crazy.
Keep your panties on, ma. It's not that type of night. What you do it well. Gon' get me right. You been talking freak shit, time to back it up. Now move the armrest. Pin your hair up. I was getting some head while I was counting this bread. Driver's seat pushed back in a big body chef. You a bird, my zipper down. Fly south and don't come up for air till you pass out. I don't care if your jaw hurt and I don't do no kissing. And I don't wanna see your face till you complete the mission. You don't get no conversation, ain't no time spent. I'm just here. So really, you can say I came and just went. Want some child. Trying to get some head, mommy. Are you with it or not? If not, you can go. And if not, then get out of my car. Plus runs in 5 minutes right over there, baby. You knew what this was from the start. You knew what this was, bitch. And really, I just want some.
I want that headbanger boogie. You can keep the cookie, no favor for a favor. I'm not gonna eat your pussy, have no standards. When you show me what that mouth do, but have some manners. No talking with your mouth full. You can call me Poppy after you give me sloppy toppy. Want me to rock your body? Next time, probably. I know your panties soggy, pussy on tsunami. I know you want it, doggy, but hold on, mommy. Suck and swallow, don't waste the drip. I think this bitch made my dick gain an inch. Only supposed to taste the tip. You was only supposed to taste the tip. Now I'm throwing combos at your tonsils, busting on your face and tips. Made it in my back seat, now you audition for my passenger. Break out the camera, show me you're not an amateur. I just want the head, I just want the top. No Netflix or Red Box in the back of the Lex, giving headshots. I'm trying to get another nut, then I'm finished. Hurry up with your business, next bus runs in 10 minutes. Give me top and kick rides. And don't call me, I'll call you next time I
Really,
waste some time.
I just want some time. Trying to get some head, mommy. Are you with it or not? If not, you can go. And if not, then get out of my car. Plus runs in 5 minutes right over there, baby. You knew what this was from the start. You knew what this was, bitch. And really, I just want some time.
The Phull Cup Podcast.
These one cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. One rain clouds on my window.
Hey Hudson, this beat go crazy.
Even if I could, it would all be great. But your picture on the wall, it reminds me.
Bear on
She's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. Morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Sometimes I didn't do shit, but still searching for forgiveness. I wanted to be loved. I swear that God is my witness. Been down plenty. I was hated by many. Depressed when I was 8, and it pushed well into my 20s. Father-son days, but I didn't have a pops. They say, look what daddy got me. I was jealous a lot. 15, I started drinking just to ease the pain. When Will asked why he don't want me, shit, I felt the same. And my family stayed pretending, fake with the well-wishing. Didn't hear from them on birthdays, didn't hear from them on Christmas. And honestly, I get it. Can't get what you wasn't getting. They was absent in my life, and now I'm absent on Thanksgiving. So please don't get it twisted. Hating is not the mission. And if you ever need to eat, then you welcome in my kitchen. But it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. My tea's so cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Another suicide mission, why? It's never that bad. It's better if my son see his pops as more than a hashtag. An outcast, a mature, throwing bombs over Baghdad. Bars I'm spitting now, giving penitentiary flashbacks. Emotional support for my senior, yeah, I like that. At least I can still call him his blunt tone, I match that. Tripping lately, cause I'm in desperate need of a vacate. Grown-ups can be grown and the kiddies can play. Long nights of solitude, cloudy days of regret. Cause I couldn't buy out the bar or pay for the jet. Too many mistakes, seems like I ain't paid for them yet. Ashtrays full of roaches, my escape from the stress. Curses rebuking me daily, never time to stress it. Just wanna be what I wanted for me, some type of blessing. Without the proper guidance, was given the right directions, and it's
not so bad. It's not so bad.
She's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
I guess things could be worse, so I can't complain. I put my kids first, they'll never have this pain. The good outweighs the bad. You know I was raised without a dad. Must put a smile on my face on the days I was sad. I didn't ask to be here, but I'm glad that I am. Moms gave all she had to make me the man that I am. Clothes were secondhand, supplied by the thrift store. Every time they laugh, promise myself I would get more. I live poor, but at least I'm living. Glad I was born a Christian and mom's in abort the mission. My pops had an addiction, they had him missing. Not caring for his children on birthdays or Christmas. If I was in this position, I would have fixed it. Said, this is not living. This is not living. Now it's not so bad, Dad, so you are forgiven. Now it's not so bad, Dad, so you are forgiven.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
I swear it's not so bad. Make sure y'all tune into the Full Cup podcast every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. on the West. You know the rest. Make sure you tune into the Black and Mickey's podcast whenever my boy Mackala Davis come on. Also, make sure you tune into Real Blunt. They be on every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West. And you know the rest. And it's no stress. It's the Full Cup podcast. Continue to pull up or shut the fuck up.